Ring. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Yes. All right. Welcome. Welcome to another edition, another stream, another live stream here on the Chaos Rain Show. I am Chaos Rain here. Welcome to another broadcast, another stream. Um, Welcome to all new subscribers and potentially future subscribers and people that have been watching some of the videos I've been seeing y'all. Um, I would surely appreciate more feedback with the comments, but it is what it is. As long as y'all watching the videos, it's a start. The links to follow me or social media links to follow Chaos Rain Show are the following. You can follow me on Twitter at Chaos Rain 7. Hold on for it. Also, you could add me as a friend on Facebook, Eric Rain on Facebook. Um, Also, you could also join the Discord service of the Chaos Rain Show as well. That link's in the description, and it will be also in the comment section of this video as well. And follow me on Rumble as well. I also got a Rumble page as well. So be so kind to follow me on Rumble as well. Not much content on there, but it wouldn't hurt to follow me on Rumble as well. I might do some more exclusive content over there as well. I'm changed up a little bit, a certain content, doesn't hurt sometimes, Also, how can I say this? I'm trying to find some. You could also become a member of the Chaos Rain Show as well. There's new video, exclusive video on the members only tier, first tier on the Chaos Rain Show. So if you want to watch that particular video, you're going to become a member for that particular video. Not long video, short video. Nonetheless, it's kind of good if you watch for yourself. So become a member to see that video. Also, the more extremer content is also on the upper tier. As you know, I had the ladies only want the smoke that was very hot, very exclusive, and I had to put that for the members for the top tier if you want to watch that full live stream. And trust me, that live stream got in. Them dudes went in on them ladies, just like the ladies tried to went in on the dudes. So if you want to know what's going on during that conversation, you're going to take the top tier version of the channel or level 2, So, all fair and one love more. And I'm just going around looking at some things. And I'm just checking. All right. Let me see if this is good. Yeah, that should be good. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else on here. Let me remove this. So today's stream. Let me share screen this. Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, you know why? Because the photo didn't come up this way. Okay. Now it should come up. There you go. Today's screen, you see the thumbnail? Y'all see the thumbnail? It's titled, Can a Queen Be Red Pill? Now, as y'all know, you see the lady on the right side. Y'all know who she is. She is Printilla. She's a very unique character in her own ways. She's been doing a social media thing for over a decade now. I would say roughly maybe 13 years. It could be a little longer, but roughly 13 years to be exact. And she has been, been on and off with her own content on social media, and then eventually start to step it up much on YouTube. for the past couple months in a good fashion. Now, oh, and I forgot one thing. To support the channel, oh, I forgot. You can also support the channel by super chat or $ Chaos Rain 8. Simple down. I always forget that. Support the channel. Oh shit. Super chat or all right, good. Super chat or Cash App Chaos 8 Rain. Okay. And so like I was saying before, she has been always in her own space in regards to content. She Cole Hanley has always been expressive, says what's on her mind. She doesn't hold back what she says. And let's be honest, a lot of dudes were getting their feelings throughout the last few months and been hitting up other content creators to really go in on her because she was talking so greasy and bad about the fellas, which she is. I ain't going to deny that. But you gotta understand, guys, doing social media and now doing YouTube, it is a form of competition. It is a form of getting the likes, getting people to watch your stuff. So you're going to do what's necessary to get the attention well worth it. And trust me, people that's on here, the whole intention is the more attention or the more they get, the better. You know, hoard all attention at all costs is the motto. And yes, she was given some sort of advice a year ago, before around this time, to men in regards how to change their shortcomings, their outcomes. And we all know out of everything, men are very difficult to change mindset overall. How we know? Because Kevin tried it for years now, you know. And, you know, the success he had doing so, he was successful to those that would really want to listen. But for those that didn't want to listen, you know, they stayed where they're at. And that's the honest truth. Some will say that Priscilla is a flip-flop, which she is in a way, but who isn't nowadays? When you're trying to put out a brand, a message, so people could galvanize to and flock to what you're trying to do, you're going to do some flip-flopping here and there. It comes with the territory. I mean, I'm not saying it's a good thing, and I will say it's really a bad thing, but hell, you got to do what's necessary. And like I said, you got to do what's necessary. And the further people get this clear, the better. If I had to say how much of a percentage of most content creators are flip floppers, if people ask me this crucial question, I'll be pretty much obvious and give you a real rational answer. I would say roughly, I'm not like this, over 85%. And that's just being nice. That's the highest percent of flip floppers out here, like glittery. And it could be greater, but overall, that's how many flip floppers, in my opinion, I see out here. So I'm looking at some things now, guys. I'm trying to find some. Scrolling down. All right, let me put this here. Okay, so now let's get on with this. Let's look at this. That's nice. All right, so let's look at this, guys. Well, I'm going. Oh, one other thing I forgot to tell you. Y'all know the lady on the upper left corner of this picture? This was, I believe her name was Sandra Bland. Bland? Wait, what was that? Good. That's good. That's got a message. Interesting. That's nothing. That's nothing. All right. Sandra Bland, because she committed suicide or took her life back in 2014, I believe, when she was arrested from a traffic stop. And a lot of people, majority black folks, a lot of us, we got our feelings when we found a videotape of her being manhandled by law enforcement in Texas. But we never watched the video in the time that really went on into the manhandling. To be honest, I don't think I watched the whole video of when she got manhandled, to be honest with y'all, until now, or roughly now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this video by Miss Clark. And they said you could find some PragerU, this whole video. I'm going to see for myself, watching it firsthand, what really was the real problem. And mind you, when we have these incidents that happen to black folks, men and women, in regards to their so-called, abuse from law enforcement, not so-called, I'm sorry. We never understand that, was there any other ways or methods that we could possibly prevent it? Because when I mean prevent it, because let's be honest, most Americans today, white, black, or etc., are not in the business of deleting cops. They're just not going to. And the reason why, because majority of Americans are afraid of the police. And that's a sad truth. It's an honest truth. And because of this fear, it takes a lot for a person to go out, their sanity to go out and try a police officer with a weapon overall. So overall, you find some that will be fighters and want to go at the police force head on and, let the chips may fall and see if they'll come out of it unscathed. But in regards to Sandra Bland, as you know, she came out of that situation well. So now, no further ado, I'm going to run this tape. And it was late. I was called in that had disagreement. And like I said, I watched a good portion of this stream to give, understanding. But like I said, y'all guys be the judge. So now you're going to listen to the queen herself. And let's keep in mind, let's be fair. The reason why I said red pill, because anyone could be red pill at this point. And I'm a person, I don't like to use pills. So-called artificial drugs, or awakening drugs, ones that keep you asleep or keep you awake, wherever the case may be. These pills are metaphors, these are language or different symbolism or showing of consciousness. And I think that all human beings have the capability to be conscious, but are they really conscious? That's another subject for another day. So no further ado, let's go look at this tape. And like always, let me see. We'll put this here. All right, let's begin.
The insurance, okay? You okay?
Now, what you're seeing here, this is how Texas law enforcement conduct themselves during a traffic stop. She's going to explain detail what we're watching. Because I didn't see the beginning parts of how this same officer that lost his job doing what he did to Sandra Bland. So now we're going to see firsthand how people conduct themselves during traffic stops. And we see what Sandra Bland did in regards when she was stopped by police. Fair use.
This here is a warning. There is no fine, there's no penalty, but you just need to follow the posted speed limit, okay?
So this person, not only was they speeding, this black woman that's in this car, she was speeding and she didn't have no insurance. He's telling her, hey, just make sure you get somebody to email you a copy of your insurance and follow the posted speed limit. This is just a warning. I'm not giving you a ticket. Right? This is how he's talking to her.
What year are you here at school?
Sophomore.
Sophomore? You here for?
Yeah. So this is a young lady, and she looked like she's a college student that was driving reckless and has no insurance. Now, mind you, people, if you're a person that has no insurance, you're driving, most likely the police officers might give you a warning first time. And I think this will apply for both men and women, hypothetically. They are entitled to give you a warning, roughly. But if you constantly going at it again and driving around, and they already checked out, and they know they stopped it, and they find that this is not the first time they pulled over for not having driving without insurance, oh, they're gonna give you more than a ticket. That's for sure. You might get a big fine and get your car taken. Anyway, let's listen more.
Summer school or taking a lot of classes? Just two. Okay. Here's a copy of the warning. There's no fine, no penalty, okay? And there's your driver's license, all right? Okay, be careful, all right?
This cop wasn't on no type of BS. He wasn't on no negative BS. He had a good conversation with her, asked her what she's here for, school, summer school, you know. She's speeding, didn't have no insurance, gave her a warning, no penalty, no fine. Instantly, after he get in his car, here comes Sandra Bland. Right after that. Here she come. She finna run the stop. She finna run the stop sign. And watch this. There she go. Bam. She run the stop sign. No signal. Now he turning around. Doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Bam. That was a stop sign. She ran it. Because people ain't being righteous in their judgment. You take an opportunity just because this is a white cop and y'all, they capitalize off of the racial tensions that was already going on, painting a narrative that ain't real. And y'all think that somehow white folks don't have no issues to deal with in racism when this is how the media play these games. Now, the only place that posted this entire video was the Texas Department of Transportation. Texas Department of Transportation is the only place that you can find this full video. Even the media don't show the full video. People who make commentary don't show the full video. The only place that you can find this full video is at the Texas Department of Transportation.
All right. So I hope you guys are aware. Oh yeah, when you guys come in, please like the stream because I got no moderators at this time. No one's in the chat room right now at this moment. But as you do time in and do participate in the chat room, or anybody that is actually moderated to this channel, please let everybody know to hit the like button. Right here, I did not know that a lot of these traffic violations and people that is police officers that got dash cams, that they are keeping record of everything to the point now that they save these video files, which they look like they go on for a day, to know what activities police have been doing on a daily basis. As you can tell from what I'm seeing, yeah, it looked like she did violate. Went past the stop sign, did not signal, and looked like she did went past the red light too, from whatever. So actually, created a scene while her knowledge. So what Sandra Bland did after now that the police headlights and you see that signal, whoop, whoop, that's the sound of police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the bees. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop, that's the sound of the bees. Let's listen more. Fair use.
So he wasn't on no BS at all. His energy was pleasant. Right after the girl drove off, here comes Sandra Bland. His mood did not change that quick. His mood did not change that quick. Now we get to watch how he interacts with Sandra.
Oh, to keep in mind, I have not seen this video in its entirety. This particular traffic stop with Sandra Bland. So I'm actually now seeing this really up close and personal to those that's watching this. And on a playback as well. Let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
Hello, ma'am. With the Texas Highway Patrol, the reason for your stop is you failed to signal your lane change. Yes, driver.
Hello, ma'am. The reason I stopped you, he told her why he stopped her. Gave her respect. Yeah. Hello, ma'am. Now, the only reason that this cop has to interact with her from Jump Street is because of her failure to obey traffic rules. Her behavior caused him to have to do his job in connection with her. She ran the stop sign, didn't use the signal, and failed to use the signal to change lanes. So he pulled her over, rightfully so. Then he gave her respect. Hello, ma'am. I pulled you over because can I get your license and insurance? Listen what she say.
Before we listen to what she say, I had to ask the question to a lot of ladies. Depending on what state you live. If this was a female officer, would you still be to the officer? And we all know most women don't respect men in the society, especially the West. And let's keep in mind, this is not a black officer. This is a non-black officer that this woman's giving an attitude. For those that's not familiar. And I think they said the man was Spanish, but who knows? Let's continue. Fair use.
License insurance with you? What's wrong?
Look, she already come to him with an attitude off the top. He asked her what's wrong. He asked her one time. That's the first time he asked her what's wrong. She got an attitude because she was in the wrong. What's wrong? One time at 2:50. He already addressed her with respect. He have a right to pull her over, and he has to interact with her because he's doing his job. Okay. Now at 2:50, he asked her what's wrong. He just asked her for, let's see how long it take her to get her license and insurance.
You know, if I could be wrong, but have y'all noticed that the police officer went on the right side into the main driver's side? Have y'all noticed that? I wonder why that is. Can anybody explain that? Because usually when there's a traffic, when police pull you over, they always go where the driver's at. He went the opposite direction. Unless this camera is reverse. I don't know. How you doing, JT Corinks? How you doing? But let's keep watching. And please, guys, support the channel. You know, donate, super chat, or cash app to Chaos Rain Show, please. Thank you.
How long you been in Texas? Okay.
Look, he got the same energy with her that he had with other black girl. He got the same attitude with her that he had with the other black girl. What brings you to Texas? How long you been in Texas? She'd say she just got here. He got the same tone, same energy. Okay? Same tone, same energy that he had with the other chick, with Sandra Bland. Let's go. Because it's at 250, like 249, he asked her, 248 somewhere, asked her for her license and insurance, then asked her what was wrong at 250. It's 3 minutes and 16 seconds now. Okay?
Do you have a driver's license?
Asking her at 3:29, do she got a driver's license? Because she's fumbling around looking for it, right? At 3:29, driver's license. She says she just got here. Okay.
I wonder how much y'all guys want to bet that Sandra Bland was always on psychiatric drugs, narcotics, and things like things for, I guess, depression or something serious that led her to move and react irrational that day. I wonder how much y'all guys want to bet, because they said black women now have been on medication much higher percentage in the last few years. I wonder if that has some to do with her, during this day acting irrational the way she is. I wonder how much y'all guys want to bet. I'm just saying. Let's keep listening.
No, ma'am.
He just called her ma'am. He just called her ma'am again for the second time.
Okay. Okay. Where are you headed to now? Okay. You give me a few minutes, all right?
All right. So 1 full minute later, now he's about to go back to his car and do whatever he got to do in his car, right? We all just sat up here and saw her run the stop sign. Listen. We all just sat up here and watched her run the stop sign. No signal, and she don't use no signal to change the lane. But in Sandra, she ain't did nothing. Even though after he told her why, he pulled her over.
Okay. Mama, I want a toy arrow.
You want who?
I want a toy arrow.
You want a toy egg roll?
Yeah.
What you?
As she attends to the baby. And, I think one time YouTube said about the thing having children around your background. They said that's a no from last time I checked. I could be wrong, but people gotta follow the guidelines. They did say something about that, but I guess with every female content creator, they're gonna have kids around. It comes with territory. Anyway, let's keep going. Fairies.
Find a toy egg roll it.
I want a toy arrow, man.
As they wait, make sure you guys hit the like button on the screen. Leave a comment, support the channel, and become a member of the Chaos Rain Show. It's interesting. Well, a lot of black folks, when we get pulled over by the police, our hearts are always pounding, racing, because you never know if you're gonna make it out of this encounter alive. And I think it's typical for a lot of us black folks. How you doing? Positive vibes. Well, oh, it's anybody in the chat room. Have y'all watched this actual video of San Plant and the encounter with the law enforcement? Please tell me in the chat room. Easier if she's faster. It would make more sense if she's more fast forward.
So far, Sandra Bland is in the wrong, and the cop is dealing with her in a professional manner. Right? What we ain't gonna do is start jumping the gun, talking about something that ain't related to this police officer. Because the police officer ain't had nothing to do with the jailhouse. But let me tell you that Sandra Bland would have never went to the jailhouse at all had she not behaved in the way she finna get ready to behave. Right? Okay. Because what I'm trying to show you is that you create whatever it is that is dominantly running on your mind. Now, we all see that Sandra Bland is in the wrong. By you starting, you cause the cop to have to interact with you. Since you are in the wrong, just like the cop gave you respect, you should have been giving him respect. Just like the cop approached you respectfully, you had a duty and a responsibility to speak to them with respect, especially since you are in the wrong.
But the question should be asked to those that's listening: how many folks, black folks especially, have respect for other people? Even to a point, let's say, the ladies. If they're not respecting the typical man, mostly black men, it's very hard for me to give reasonable doubt that they're gonna respect other groups of men, that especially in the uniform on the average. I mean, that's how I see it. I don't see them really respecting a lot of men nowadays, because for this type of violation, traffic stop, it's easy to sit there in your car, play it cool, answer some questions here and there, and then maybe you'll be off on your merry way. I'm just saying. I see somebody donate to the channel. What you go? Oh, thank you, JT Corings, for the 199 super chat. Appreciate it. I really appreciate that. Let's keep going.
You are in the wrong, not the cop. But in Sandra Bland's mind, because she had all of this pro-black social justice warrior mess in her mind, she did not see it that way. She didn't see it that way. She saw herself as a black male being pulled over for nothing and took the opportunity to regurgitate pro-black rhetoric. That's what she saw this as.
Now, one thing I do not agree is she was not reiterating pro-black rhetoric. She was more reiterating knowing her rights and expressing her rights overall. I don't think it's nothing based on race, her defending herself in regards avoiding a ticket. But that's just me. Let's continue. Oh, for a kindly reminder, if anybody's putting anything inappropriate in the chat room, you know the deal. If I don't see it in the chat room per se, that means you need to rewrite and type what you just said in the chat room. Or better yet, if you want what you really was on your mind to be expressed, it's better to be put in super chat. Because how Google works, and I see constant a few of y'all that's in a lot of these chat rooms that's either subscribed to the channel or not subscribed to the channel. You put some outlandish derogatory and very much inappropriate language in the chat room. You do that, Google's going to stop your mess going through the chat room in this playback of the stream. So my advice, if you want to be seen or heard derogatory with verbal cussing, it better be in the form of super chat. If not, it's not gonna be read on the channel. Hell, I'm not gonna probably read it now if I see that, because if it doesn't go past the chat room on my phone, that means it's not supposed to be read on air. Just a kindly reminder. Let's continue. Fair use, fair use.
We have a call on the line.
We're at 7 minutes. He went to the car at around 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Because y'all got to keep in mind, her ideology, first of all, pro-black don't mean pro-black. It mean pro-black man. And in her mind, she was standing up for black men. So this male identified mentality that has poisoned the mind of pro-black women think have to stand up and protect black men. Not only does she think that, she thinks she in a black man situation right now. Even though she was the one in the wrong, running the stop sign, and the man that then pulled her over literally just let another black woman go who was speeding with no insurance and let her go with a warning. So this ain't racial.
Okay. Like I said before, I'll say this again. And one thing I had to quote, they talking about this pro-black man. I'm at the point now, black people need to get their life in order, man, and really get their heads right. In my opinion, there's no such thing as pro-black man and pro-black woman. Either you are black all the way or you're not black at all. All this separation between the genders makes you look foolish and stupid as hell. What Sandra Bland did is not in regards to pro-black men. That's nonsense. Most men out here that's getting pulled over police getting much worse, especially if they're even abiding by the law. Unlike you, woman, said woman, you don't have to really do the same thing. But in the case of this video we're watching, it's a different scenario in regards to what they did to her. So going through the mindset that you are operating from pro-black man, it's nonsense. Don't exist. Most women don't see themselves as, when they look at pro-black, they're doing it for a man. Usually they look at themselves as black people. anytime you hear somebody talking about they separating the sex, they have actually gone in the delusional route. They actually lost. Because now people look at you, they don't understand what you talk about. Just saying. And let me see. Okay. All right, what's good? Gray Pill. All right, let's keep going, guys.
It's going to be Granite West off Highway 6 to be the first property past the large ranch on the left, past the railroad track, and the A&M sign hanging up out front. The first property to the left past that, she advised it does not have a protest line. That's going to be the property. She advised that she has already left location. That's the property where the elderly female lives.
11 clear, it's clear. I'll wait all turn right, go back, I'll do that.
Now watch this. Watch this.
Okay, ma'am.
This the third time he addressed her as ma'am. He say, okay, ma'am. Remember, at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, he asked her what's wrong. He addressed as ma'am. This the third time he didn't address her as ma'am. Respect. When respect is given to you, you give respect back. You're in the wrong. He pulled you over to do his job and he'd called you ma'am 3 times. Tried to have a decent conversation with you. Came back up here, said, okay, ma'am.
You okay?
He asked her, are you okay? At 8 minutes, he don't know what her problem is. He don't know what her problem is because he ain't on that type of time. At 8 minutes and 46 seconds, what's wrong? Again, are you okay? Are you okay? This man is giving this woman respect. He is addressing her in a nice demeanor, and she coming at him with some real fucked up energy, and she in the wrong. She in the wrong.
Now, before she plays this, for the reminder again, I have not seen this. This is my first time seeing this. And Gray Pill, if you're still in the chat room, let me know. Because I'm not sure if you recall when this incident happened back in 2014. And in mind, that was a long time, guys. Keep real. You see the outrage, the emotional outrage a lot of people faced and were really in their feelings. And one thing I will say this, that I've noticed. This is what I've noticed. And I hear this constantly with black folks. Well, you let white people get away with it all the time. Why you can't let me get away with it? I'm going to give you a easy answer. Because you're not white. That's why you're not getting away with it. Remember, keep in mind, jails right now, prisons as it stands, was created for black folks. Created for black folks. Created for black folk. Predominantly men. You're not going to find anytime, if we want to be honest with the history, that jails were established during the enslavement process of people up until the late mid 1800s. And during that period, since they cannot make you use of you as free labor, they got to find ways to put you back in chains. So they use prison as another form of putting you back in chains. That was the purpose of what they call 13th Amendment. If you commit a crime, you will be put back into slavery. That is a full sealed permanent amendment that has not been erased since it was created centuries ago. So when I hear people talking about say, well, why they let other groups of women do the same bit and they get, slighted, and I say, well, other groups of women will get slighted because they're women, unfortunately. And let's be honest, if we watch a lot of these traffic stop violation scenes on YouTube or any other video outlet or media outlet, we're gonna assume that most white women that's committing traffic violations are not gonna always get away unscathed. They will put handcuffs, they will talk them, they will arrest them same way that they arrest black folks. They'll be more lenient to their own to a degree, but if they act out of line, they're gonna be putting handcuffs and putting hands on them as well. So let's keep that in mind. And let me see. What's this? I'm a little confused. Isn't she defending a male and correcting this black woman in this video? Well, stay tuned and watch more. Let's continue.
I'm waiting on you. This is your job.
I'm waiting on you. This your job. Now, for some reason, black women in my comment section, some of them, they think that it's okay to talk to people any kind of way. You think it's okay as a black woman to talk to people any kind of goddamn way. And you don't want nobody to tell you you got a nasty attitude. You think everybody else supposed to be respectful while you get to be nasty to people. And then think nobody's supposed to respond to your ass. Y'all picked the wrong situation to try to call me a grifter, because baby, I stand on what I'm saying 1,000%. Y'all got fucked up attitudes. And you think people supposed to bend to you while everybody else supposed to have restraint. But you don't have to have none, right? So he didn't respected her this entire interaction, and he was gonna give her a warning the same way he just gave that other girl a warning. This your job. This your job.
Waiting on you. What do you want me to
Oh, you
say?
seem very irritated.
He ain't on that type of time. He say, you seem very irritated. He has not done anything to this girl. 8 minutes and 52 seconds. See, unlike other people, I get the whole damn footage and I make my assessment based on what's actually happening, not how I feel. You picked the wrong damn clip to call me a grifter on, because I stand on this. And right now, the cop ain't did nothing to her. The cop ain't did nothing wrong. She the one that's in the wrong from the time she ran the damn stop sign to the time she opened her mouth with a nasty attitude, with a lack of respect. You treat people how you want to be treated. And that dude had the authority to pull her over.
I really am, because I feel like it's crap for what I'm getting a ticket for. I was getting.
Oh, wait a minute. Listen to how she described what happened. She say, I am irritated because I don't know what you stopped me for. Listen. She don't know she ran the stop sign. She don't know she didn't put her signal on. She don't know that she was illegally changing lanes. She was doing all this, and let her tell it she ain't did shit. Let her tell it she ain't did shit. So she got an attitude with the cop because she think he pulled her over for nothing.
There's certain things that we need to improve as people. And I think one of the major things we need to improve is how we should socialize with others properly. Cops, by default, on the average, they don't waste time stop you for a reason. to be honest. Their job is to enforce so-called laws and to write up tickets and make the state, bill you so you pay back in the state for simple minors. I think a lot of people are not really coherent to understand the laws in their states. I think the reason why that is because we live in these states, we don't really focus on any of the details. And in my opinion, if we're going to be honest and be the change we need to be changed, we should have a clear understanding of the environment we're in. And I think today most Americans, a lot of us, including us black folks, we just don't invest in the environments we're in. We just go all about our days, walk around, move around, drive around like it's nothing. We don't understand what how the environment can be hazardous or hostile to us in certain situations. So we go in these predicaments blind instead of having our eyes wide open to really be really aware and be very conscious of every action we take. Like literally, be very cognizant. All right, let's keep going.
8:56. You can't tell me that she didn't create this. Listen to her.
That's the property with elderly female living.
11 simply, it's clear. I'll lead all way to 90. I'm trying to go back. I'm going to do that.
Yeah, I believe we have first or second driveway.
Okay, ma'am. You okay?
I'm waiting on you. This is your job. I'm waiting on you. What do you want me to
Oh,
do?
you seem very irritated.
I am. I really am. Because I feel like this crap is what I'm getting a ticket for. I was getting out of your way. You were speeding up, tailing me. So I move over and you stopped me.
You hear how she retold that? She said he was tailgating her and that she moved out to get out of his way and then he pulled over and stopped her. Baby, that is not what happened. You see how people would tell themselves a new story and have their behavior reacting off of a story they told themselves? She just told him that I am irritated because I don't know why you stopped me. I was trying to get out your way. You turn around and start tailgating me and then I pull over and you stop me. This what she told herself. That ain't what the hell that didn't happen. That is not what happened. What happened was you ran the stop sign. You didn't put your signal on and you did an illegal lane change and he saw you and he pulled you over. That's what happened. But she told herself something different. So based on the story in her mind, all of her behavioral patterns is based on victimhood. That she got pulled over for nothing and that she is in an opportunity to start talking to this cop like she's a black male in danger. This was going through her head.
Give me another paper.
You don't just tell me to give you another paper. You asked me for a piece of paper. Say, mama.
All right, as you guys listen, please like the stream, share the stream. I see Hustler. And I'm looking at things right now. Telling a story makes up a new story. Sounds familiar. Yeah, it is. Great pill. It is. And the funny thing about all this, right? That, Sandra Bland, it's not the norm type sister out here that's getting pulled over doing this stuff. But let her talk.
Perception is reality. Her perception was already tore up because of the stuff that she was listening to and thinking on a day-to-day basis.
So yeah, I am a little irritated, but that doesn't stop you from giving me a ticket. So.
Yeah, I am a little irritated, but that don't stop you from giving me no ticket. This how she talking to the cop. Now, what she didn't realize is that the cop was going to give her a warning. He had no intention on going there with you. He was just doing his job. So every cause will render an effect. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. The cop held a lot of restraint. Now watch what the cop say to her. Listen to what the cop says to her.
Are you done?
The cop say he stood there. He ain't made no movement. He didn't flinch. He didn't do nothing. He said, okay, are you done? He say, okay, are you done? Watch. Watch.
Are you done?
You asked me what was wrong, and I told you.
Nasty attitude. Nasty attitude. He don't flinch as she going off on him with this nasty attitude. And he say, okay, you done? Okay, you done? Now watch. Now, let me tell you something. I don't like cigarette smoke. Cigarette smoke is an irritant to me. Okay? And I can't hardly breathe with cigarette smoke around. The cop is forced to interact with her because he's doing his job.
But that's weird. But every minute when I see her do her live videos, she has a black and mild. It's like in the form of cigarette. Am I confused? Have y'all noticed that? You don't like cigarette smoke, but you're smoking mostly either a cigar or some other form that is similar to a cigarette. This is not making no sense to me. But I digress. Yeah, y'all can hear for yourself. Fair use.
So let me show you the respect that he gave her again.
So now I'm done, yeah.
Okay.
So now I'm done. Now I'm done. This your job. Go ahead and give me the ticket. Now, are you done? Yeah, I'm done now. Okay.
You mind putting out your cigarette, please? Don't mind.
Do you mind? You don't mind putting out your cigarette, please, if you don't mind? Listen to me. Black women, since y'all got an issue with me calling out your foul behavior, you think this is cool to talk to people like this? Especially when you in the wrong?
I'll give you an answer. The answer is yes. Yes, it's cool to talk to any person in an ill, foul manner, a disrespectful manner, come check me, boo manner. I'll do whatever I want type of manner. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Let's continue.
Like somebody that did something to you? You think this is okay? You think you should be able to talk to people any kind of way and then nobody says anything to you? Please tell me this how you think. Please tell me that you think it's acceptable to behave this way. Because can't nobody tell you got a nasty attitude without you getting the attitude. Well, we got so much systematic oppression. We this, we that. We have a right to have an attitude. Do you have a right to have an attitude when somebody being respectful to you? Tell me. I just want to know. Because it's 9 minutes and 20 seconds into this video and this cop ain't been disrespectful at all. And he is in authority. And guess what? Your behavior will escalate things to make a cop have to hold you. Because the cop ain't did nothing to her at all. She want to smoke though. Because she think this is an opportunity to show the world that she pro-black. This is an opportunity for her to show the world that she on some pro-black man rhetoric. And that she's going to stand up and fight the cops.
I'm in my car, but I have to put out my cigarette.
Well, you can step on out now.
Look. She being so nasty to him. This my car. I don't have to put my cigarette out in my car. All right, you can go ahead and step out now. She not making his job easy at all. He had a right to ask her to put out the cigarette smoke because clearly it's possible that he can't tolerate cigarette smoke. I can't either. He's forced to deal with you. He wouldn't be in your face if you would have stopped at the damn stop sign and used your damn signal. He wouldn't even be having to talk to you. So now he asks her to get out the car. Listen, now he asks her to get out the car because you don't own the outside, so that way you can put the cigarette out. But you're being confrontational for no reason. Baby, Sandra Bland could have got her warning and been gone. Just like the other girl. Why didn't they show that he pulled another black girl over who was speeding with no damn insurance and he gave her a warning? Why didn't nobody show that?
For those that's watching, and I think Great Bill wrote, let me find out Miss Clark. What's I did? To be honest with you, Great Pill. Mostly all black women have divested one time in their life. Unfortunately. She is no exception to the ones that have already jumped the fence. For a reason, foul play, to get money. They have done it. So, but other than that, for those that was watching the Sandra Bland, early in her stream, she played the same officer giving a ticket to one black woman that had no insurance. And I think, yeah, that was it. She has no insurance. And she was speeding. She let her off out of pass. Sandra Bland, she was speeding, breaking all traffic violations, and she'll be given attitude. Two difference. And because of her, I'm a boss babe who's going to check me type of attitude, not no pro-black male nonsense. Get that out your vocabulary, ladies. That is not considered pro-black and not even pro-black male in nature. Stop it. That's all on you. Anyhow, so like I said, we're going to see more of the interaction. Fair use.
Oh, because I'm black, I'm a black woman, I'm supposed to automatically be against the cops. I'm supposed to automatically be on Sandra Bland's side, huh? Is that how y'all make decisions? Is that how you judge shit? Based on your damn emotions? So because he's a white cop, I'm supposed to automatically say he in the wrong. Y'all messed up in the mind if that's how you think righteousness judges shit. You become a righteous judge. Look at all of the doggone information. Now, this Sandra Bland attitude. Listen, this Sandra Bland attitude, you think this the only time she act like this in life? Be real with me. Do you think that this is the only time that she act like this in life? You don't think she had problems with other people? You don't think that her behavior is the reason that her family didn't bail her out? When she called them, begging for them to beg her out, when she bought her out, when she wouldn't have been there to begin with, if she wouldn't have had this fucked up attitude? She would have never been there to begin with if she wouldn't have been doing this stupid shit. And you wouldn't have had nobody to have to call to tell you no, they ain't gonna bail you out or give you no money.
It makes me wonder that if y'all know, Sandra Bland moved from Chicago to Texas. And it makes me wonder why her own family didn't give the money. And mind, she's a woman. And usually women, when they get in trouble, they get someone to bail them out. Right? They have friends, either female friends or a male friend that they're screwing. Or hell, some family members, cousins, aunties, or even if your father's around, he'll give you the money. I find ironic no one did give her no form of money to bail out, which I find it very strange and odd. So it makes me have to assume, was she always like this to the point that her attitude and how she carry on, her family just cut her off? I'm just thinking. Food for thought. Just food for thought. Anyhow, let's continue. Face.
Sense of entitlement that y'all claim black men have, you got the same sense of entitlement. Because, baby, you don't get to act like this and act any kind of way you want and think you ain't supposed to experience no goddamn consequences for your behavior. Now, after he asked her to get out the car, he asked her one time. That's the first time he asked her to get out the car, 9:26. He had every right to ask her to get out the car at that point. He had every right to ask her to get out the car at that point.
I don't have to step out of my car.
Step out of the car.
I don't have to step out of the car. Number two, he asked her again, 9:29. I don't gotta step. You ain't gotta put out your cigarette. You ain't gotta step out the car. You ain't gotta respect the officer. You ain't gotta talk like you got some sense. You could just do what the fuck you wanna do, huh? You could just do what the fuck you wanna do, huh? Okay. 2 times he didn't ask her to get out the car.
Step out of the car.
No,
3 times he didn't ask her to step out of the car. He ain't touched her. He has not touched her. This the 3rd time he didn't ask her to step out the car. 9 minutes and 34 seconds. That's 3 times.
you don't have the right.
Step out of the car.
You do not have.
That's number 4. He ain't put his hands on her. He didn't ask her 4 times to step out the car. That's 9:36.
Have the right to do that.
I do have the right. Now step out or I will remove you.
That's the 5th time. He say, step out or I will remove you. That's 9 minutes and 40 seconds. 5 times he didn't ask her to step out the car. And then he told her, if you don't, I'm going to remove you. He told her. She brought all this into existence. She did this.
You know, I could see why a lot of ladies got depressed when they didn't really watch this from the whole beginning or watch the before and after scenes of him stopping one sister that had no license. I mean, actually had no insurance, to the point where she was stopped, where the law officer was stopping Sandra Bland. I mean, it's a clear case of disobedience. We all know how the cops act in this country. I'm not sure why. I mean, listen, my thing is with this is my thing with. If y'all guys go deal with the cops, it's only 2 options. Either you're going to comply or don't comply. It's one or the other. There's no in between. Playing all these games to sit there and make it harder on yourself. I mean, maybe y'all just want to embrace the inedible. I don't know. Inedible. I don't know, man. So let me keep playing.
5 times.
Refuse to talk to you other than to identify myself.
Look, you hear her? She running off this sovereignty shit. I refuse to step out of the vehicle than to identify myself. Like, you created this situation, ma'am. You was legitimately pulled over. I refuse to step out of the car. In other words, to identify myself, running this sovereignty bullshit that she picked up on this pro-black shit. Pro-black rhetoric has gotten women into a bunch of bullshit behind men. Behind the ideologies that you stepping up to protect men and be some type of social justice warrior. 5 times. And he told you he was going to pull you out.
Out or I will remove you.
He said it again at the sixth time. He say, or I will remove you. At 9:45, he say, or I will remove you the second time. Baby, this 6 times he didn't ask this girl to get out the car. 6 times.
Removed for a failure.
Step out or I will remove you.
Baby, he didn't ask her 7 times and told her 3 times that I will remove you. 7 times. Let me ask you this question. At what point you gonna keep asking a motherfucker to do something respectfully? At what point is a person gonna continue to disrespect you and disregard authority before somebody have to respond differently? Huh?
I'll give you the answer. You only get 3 strikes and you are out. She had like 7 strikes. So, it went beyond the 3rd strike. So obviously he was going to go all RoboCop on Sandra Bland, unfortunately. Let's continue.
And they crucified him publicly, unrighteously. Unrighteously. He got the short end of the stick because he wasn't on no type of BS that day. He was in a good mood, being polite, and he lost his job behind her crazy shit. Whatever happened at the jailhouse don't have nothing to do with him. Whatever happened at the jailhouse has absolutely nothing to do with him. 7 times he asked this girl to get out the car.
I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out of the car now.
Man, 8 times. I'm giving you a lawful order. Get out the car. 8 goddamn times. 8.
As you know, I got 8 people watching in the building. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the Chaos Rain Show and become a channel member to the Chaos Rain Show. 2 tiers, stage 1, Enter the Chaos, and stage 2, Raw Uncut Chaos. Pick your tier for the exclusive videos and unseen censored videos that you can't see on YouTube, most likely. So please join the channel. I'll post it in a second. But looks like it's about to get rough in here, guys. Brace yourself.
Not once, not twice, but 8 times that he kept asking her to just get out the car.
Now, or I'm going to remove you.
Baby, he done told her 4 times, or I'm going to remove you. This is the 4th time he done told her, or I'm going to remove you. That's 9:54. At 9:26, 9:29, 9:34, 9:36, 9:40, 9:45, 9:50, 9:52, 9:54. He done told this girl 9 times. She is being combative for no reason at all, making his job hard for no reason other than being brainwashed with pro-black rhetoric and taking an opportunity to act like she was standing up for pro-black shit. Like I said, I maintain my position on what I said about Sandra Bland, and that ain't never changing.
And I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm gonna yank you out of here.
Okay, you gonna
That's the fifth time. Listen, that's the fifth time he done said that I'm gonna pull you out. And he begins to pull her out. Because at what point you gonna act like a person don't mean what they say? At what point is a person gonna stop asking you before they force you? Law enforcement. Law enforcement. He had every right to pull her out the car at this point. And he did. And what did she do when he went to pull her out the car?
Get me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
25.
Let's do this.
What she say? She wanted smoke. Oh, you gonna pull me out of my car? Okay, let's do this. Does that sound what a victim would say? Does that sound like what a victim would say? She say, oh, you gonna pull me out the car? All right, let's do this. Baby, that sound like somebody that won't smoke. That don't sound like no doggone victim.
Well, I go infer she wants all the smoke. She's ready to engage in Mortal Kombat. Like literally, she's ready to throw down. Throw down. She wants the smoke. She's saying, bring it! Bring it! I mean, let's keep it real. You ask for a sense of fire, and you got it. But can you put out the fire? This is a more bigger question. And personally, I don't think most ladies are not gonna put out no fire. And I'm just going through some things right now. Sorry. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at something. All right, let's keep going.
If you ain't come in at the beginning, we had 10 minutes. We had 10 minutes on this video. If you just coming in, then you shouldn't be asking why he did anything. Cause what we watched up to this point, she had every right to be pulled out the car. So I'm just going to advise you to go back to the beginning. Let's do this. This, black women, you think this is acceptable? You think you can talk to people like this? You think you can talk to people like this and everybody just supposed to turn a blind eye and just let you behave any kind of way? You don't think that there's consequences for your behavior? Do you not believe that every cause has an effect? I'm just trying to find out. Let's hear her say it again after he done told her 9 times. 9 times. 9 times.
Your lawful order. Get out of the car now, or I'm gonna remove you.
And I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm gonna yank you out of here.
Okay, you gonna yank me out of my car?
Get out.
Okay. All right.
25.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we're going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, you gonna yank me out my car? Okay, let's do this. And then he say, we going to. Baby, you brought that energy. That's what you was waiting for. You was looking for that. Oh, you got an opportunity to show the world that you a fighter now. You got the world. You ready to show the world that you a fighter. And guess what you did right after this? She kick him. Look, as he's pulling her out of the car like he got a right to do at this point. At this point, he got a right to pull her out the car. She kick him.
Don't touch me.
Don't
Get
touch
out of
me.
the car.
Don't touch me. I'm not under arrest. You don't have the right to take
You
me out
are
of my
under
car.
arrest.
I'm under arrest for what? For what?
2547 County FM 1098, just
For
north
what?
290, send me another unit.
She brought this, like, this did not have to go this way, y'all. Y'all, it did not have to go this way.
No, but it had to go this way because modern women, like some of our ladies, they want. Actually, I'll do y'all better. They declare violence. So they insist on violence. So violence this man is going to give them. They prefer violence. Oh, a side note, when I did the stream about the Kiki Palmer and Darius situation, I did not find any, or I didn't make the attempt to find the articles or any of the links that dealt with, domestic, violence amongst our people, and why black women are allying black men in a high percentage for the last couple of decades. I did not do that, and the reason why that is because I couldn't find the direction or reliable source to find so. But if I do, I will do a stream on that to really look at that in its entirety. So stay tuned. I see Mr. J. Smith. All right, let's keep going.
She was totally out of line. Come on. Oh, you gonna pull me out the car? Okay, let's do this. Okay, we gonna do it then. He calls for backup. First of all, she hit him. As he tried to pull out the car after he told her 9 times this what he was gonna do. This what he make her do. This what she make him do before she decided to finally get out the car. He couldn't ask her nicely to get out the car. She wait 9 times after he asked her to get out the car. Then watch what he have to do for her to finally make the decision to get the hell out the car.
Car. Get out of the car now.
God damn it, he done asked this girl 11 times to get.
Yeah.
It's like she think he for play. She think he for play. This man asked this motherfucker 11 times. 11 times.
Am I being apprehended? You trying to give me a ticket
I
for your
said get
failure?
out of the car.
12 times. 12 times.
Am I being apprehended? You
I'm
just
giving
opened
you a
my car
lawful
door.
order.
You just
I'm
opened
gonna
my car
drag you
door.
out of here.
So you
I'm
gonna
gonna drag you out of here. Look what she pushed him to do. Watch, now she get out the car. He could.
Yeah, it's gonna get real up in here, man. I'm not sure if I want to watch this part. I'm gonna keep going, just sake for the content, guys. Fair use.
Didn't ask her 12 goddamn times to get out the car. He goes to drag her out and she hit him. Now he got to do this for her ass to get out the car.
to drag me out of my own car.
Get out of the car.
And then you
I will
stun
light
me?
you up. Get out.
Wow.
Now.
Wow.
Look, he wasn't even on this type of time, y'all. He was not on this type of time.
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's about to get demon time up in here. It's about to turn into a demon time up in here. Up in here. This is going to get real intense. And I'm not sure if I want to continue with this tape, personally. I'm pondering. I'm thinking about it. Anyway, let's keep going.
She forced him to pull a taser on her ass and tell her to get out the car, and now you get out the car. You didn't like when he called you ma'am 3 goddamn times. He addressed you as ma'am. He said, please, if you don't mind, can you put out the cigarette? Please. All right, get out the car then. 12 goddamn times. And then he pull a taser on her ass because she's escalating this shit. I mean, she driving that testosterone up. Driving it up. While you're constantly disrespecting his authority. You disrespecting his authority. And he got to pull you over. Now he pull a taser. Now you want to get out the car and act like you a damn victim. When you just told him, let's do this. You just sat up here and said, let's do this. That ain't the vocabulary of a goddamn victim. That's not the vocabulary of a victim. At least the black males who get their ass popped, at least they be having their hands up. And then they might resist a little bit, but they get on the ground. Baby, they not doing what you doing.
Hands up! Don't shoot! And you know what the dudes said? They raised their hands up and they said, please don't, delete me. That's why men take more better with authority than ladies, unfortunately. Watching this now, this can be depressing. Because this shit could have been really avoided, personally. I don't know. But let's keep going.
They not doing what you doing.
Get out of the car!
Really, for a failure to signal. You doing all of this for
Get over there!
You see what she telling herself? She's sitting up here actively telling herself a whole new reality. Her perception was totally fucked up. You doing all of this because of a signal. Ma'am, that is not what's happening. You the one who doing all this because of your failure to abide by the traffic laws. But she's actively hearing and seeing something totally different that ain't even happening. You doing all this for a signal. Ma'am, you was doing all that. It took him we had 10 minutes and 39 seconds. For a whole minute, damn near, he was asking you to get out the car. You think that, baby, I can back up everything that I say, and I can stand on every position that I hold. Y'all gonna have a hard time trying to catch me on some quote unquote grifting shit. You gonna have a hard time explaining this shit. Is it okay for motherfuckers to act like this? Huh? Wait a minute. You can't say I don't call black women out on their goddamn behavior when I done sat up here and did it to Sandra Bland. So you can't say that I'm just against quote unquote black men when I have literally called out black women on they shit. Y'all don't mind me calling women out on their shit. You got a problem with me calling you out on your shit. Because Sandra Bland wasn't nowhere in the right, and I'm not taking up for no woman just because she black and a fucking woman. If you're wrong, you're goddamn wrong. Period. And Sandra Bland was 1,000% wrong as fuck. I don't play race politics, baby. I'm not into racism, baby. I'm into what's right and what's wrong.
Right, yeah. Yeah, let's take this to court. Let's do
Go
it.
ahead.
For a failure to signal. Yep, for a failure to signal.
Ma'am, that is not why he handling you like that. He is not doing that to you for no failure to signal, because he was going to give you a damn warning. And guess what? This a 49-minute video. This is 49 minutes worth of video footage that would not exist if you wouldn't have the nasty, pro-black, ruthless attitude that you was going to show the world that you was going to handle a cop.
Get off the phone.
On my school.
Get off the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I have a right
Put
to
your
record.
phone
This is
down.
my property.
Put your phone down.
It's all about my property. You don't respect nothing. You ain't did nothing at all in this entire video that showed any amount of respect. The cop was not on no power trip. The one that was in ego was Sandra. Sandra was the one that was in ego, not the cop. Sandra was the one that was in ego. Because you can't just constantly disrespect somebody and authority and just do what the hell you want to do. And people who have unrighteous judgment, they just in their feelings. Because black women think they can do whatever the fuck they want to do and ain't nobody supposed to say shit about it. Ain't nobody supposed to. It's his fault. No, bitch, it's her fault. It's her fault.
Sir?
Put your phone down right now. Put your phone down.
So fucking failure to signal, my goodness.
Come over here.
Y'all are interested.
Come over here now.
You feeling good about
Stand right here.
Look how she talking. You feeling good about yourself? Like she ain't did nothing. Like she really think she in the right. She really thinks she ain't done nothing. In her mind, she is totally in the right and she is totally a victim. She got pulled over for nothing. She was justified in her mind to be talking and behaving like this. And she's still talking like she ain't did nothing. She's still talking like she ain't did nothing.
I see you guys in the chat room. Make sure you guys like the stream, share the stream. I'm looking at things periodically. Let me see what's going on here. Let me turn this on now. Let me check how we doing in the like department. Okay, we got some likes. Good. Keep the likes up, guys. It's gonna get very messy here. I'm not sure I'm gonna continue this. Oh yeah, one thing. I put the call line for those to come up. We can have an agreement or disagreement on this particular matter because this is a recap of what has happened almost 10 years ago, 9 years ago, be exact. And I was not familiar that Priscilla did content on this back then and gave an honest critique on it, which I never gave no critique because at that time, as I know, around that time, I don't think I was a content creator at that time when this happened. So this is the first time on my channel that I'm now recapping and looking at the Sandra Bland from different perspective. So anyway, let's keep going. Fair use. And I see y'all. I'm waiting a few more people to come up before I bring it up, guys. So sit back. Fair use.
You feeling good about yourself?
Stand right there.
Failure to signal. You feel real good about yourself, don't you?
Turn around.
You feel good about yourself, don't you?
I mean, just this, and this is what women do. Hold on.
As she, gets that situated, I'll talk a little bit. Let me see what's here. I refuse to let heathens like that one being Tay speak for me. Yeah. Oh yeah. And it's funny. The cop did call for backup. If y'all not aware of this, he did.
Y'all think y'all shit don't stink. You think you can just behave any kind of way. This is the same behavior that you have when you think you can get up in a dude's face and say, "Hit me, motherfucker, hit me." You ain't gonna do shit, bitch. And then think that the male, you think you can hit the male. You think that you can holler at the male. You think you can say whatever you want to the male. And then he not supposed to do nothing. And then the world's supposed to let you continue to behave like this. That's what you think. So you think that the cop who had all the restraint in the world with this girl, you don't think that it's that raising his blood pressure, you don't think intentionally raising his testosterone levels, you don't think that this will cause a person to respond? At what point do we draw the line for where a person is supposed to continue to have willpower, to have restraint with you while you're being disrespectful and not caring about the authority that they have a right to have over you?
Out now.
What are you?
Put your hands
Why
behind your
am I
back and
being
turn around.
arrested?
Turn around.
Why can't you tell me?
I'm giving you a lawful order. I will
Why
tell
am I
you.
being arrested?
Turn
Why
around.
won't you tell me that part?
I'm giving you a lawful order. Turn around.
Why will you not tell me
You are
what's
not
going on?
compliant.
She is just so combative. So combative. And y'all, this is how y'all behave. Listen, not only are you behaving like that with the cop, man, you behave like this in your relationships and shit too. This is not the only place that.
Oh, whoa, what she just said? Hold on, I didn't catch that part. Is Miss Priscilla Clark telling you ladies of accountability that not only you act like this during unknown people, also in your relationships? Let me rewind that back. That just slipped my mind. That just caught me off guard. Let me rewind that back a little bit. All right, let's listen to that again.
Behave. Listen, not only are you behaving like that with the cop, man, you behave like this in your relationships and shit too. Because behave. Listen, not only are you behaving like that with the cop, man, you behave like this in your relationships and shit too. Behave. Listen, not only are you behaving like that with the cop, man, you behave like this in your relationships and shit too. Behave. Listen, not only are you behaving like that with the cop, man, you behave like this in your relationships and shit too.
Wow. If that's not red pill, then I don't know what is. Now, mind you, I don't talk about these pills, but right there, that was, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let's keep going. I'm going to open up a little bit. Fair use.
This is not the only place that she acting like this at. And y'all don't see y'all own behavior. Everybody can call out what other people are doing, but you're not looking at yourself. Do you think my position on this shit has changed? No, it has not. And guess what? When that dude hit that woman in the face at the restaurant, guess what? She was doing the same stuff. Listen, she was doing the same thing that Sandra was doing. Y'all don't even understand the level of tolerance that men have. You really don't even understand what dangerous position you are in by continuing to handle men like this. And he had a whole lot of restraint. See that black dude who don't have no badge, who don't have no home training? Baby, he ain't have nowhere near the amount of restraint that this Compton had. I want you to understand, because this is a man. This is a man who has the same brain wiring that men have, got testosterone, he got training. The black dude who knocked that woman out in the restaurant, he didn't have no training.
Yeah, that's true. That is definitely right. That's factual. That's fact. That's fact. He had no training at all. But it shows you that it don't matter if the man was trained or not. If you carry yourself a certain way as a lady out in these streets, like, then, You know what's gonna happen when you carry yourself out on these streets. Matter of fact, I do you one better. I do you one better. And you know when you do this, thus the streets is calling you, baby. They calling it. What I mean by and what I mean by calling it, they're like this. Yes, she belongs to the streets, indeed.
And this man had way more restraint than the black dude that got unalived by that little boy. So for y'all to act like he could have had more restraint with her acting like this, because her and that other woman was behaving the same damn way. Y'all don't know how. Y'all don't have people skills. You don't have social skills. You think it's weak to have social skills. You think it's weak to be respectful. And since you think it's weak to be respectful, you want to show everybody how strong you are by being as combative as you want to be. And then think ain't no consequences supposed to follow behind you being combative. That's the truth, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you like it, because it is what it is. 11 minutes and 27 seconds into this video.
I'm not complaining because you just pulled me out of my car.
I'm not, listen to her. I'm not complying because you just pulled me out of my car. You wasn't complying because, first you wasn't complying because you felt like he pulled you over for no reason. Now you not complying because he pulled you out of the car. And the only reason he pulled you out of the car because you wasn't complying. You see how people tell themselves shit and make excuses for their behavior? Ma'am, you not doing none of this shit because of the cop. You doing this shit because you have an issue in your own head. And he don't have nothing to do with it. He's just collateral damage to your internal implosions, because this is all you. But you want to blame him for the reason why you behaving the way you behaving, and you had an attitude before he even walked up to your damn car, even though you are the one that's in the wrong. But what did the media do? The media pushed the narrative because they know people are emotional and not logical. They know people.
And that is the whole premise of putting out any form of actual, real visuals / propaganda or any other form of, plot. Because people by default, and I think this is a learned behavior now, we are trained to be emotional for every little thing, including what we see through the television or the tablet vision or the cell phone vision. I like to add the visions to it. Follow me here. What you see is your reality. You relate to it because it gives an emotional response. And with this emotion, all forms of logic starts to go out the window. It ceases to exist. And mind you, I'm not too much of an emotional person. I try not to be, personally. And there's good reason why that is. If you're a woman and you watch anything from any form of media, social media, the whole premise why they put negative images or what they call posts in front of your timeline is to invoke a negative emotional response. But a lot of y'all don't know that because y'all too invested. You're not really reinvested and looking and taking things as an entire and look at it as is and keep it pushing. But let's keep going.
Are emotional and not logical. So they was able to show you part of the damn footage and appeal to your emotions to make you angry while they vilified the cop. They vilified the cop unrighteously and painted a narrative as if Sandra Bland was a victim, the same motherfucker who said, let's do this. Let's do this. Baby, that ain't victim language. That's bout it language. That's bout it language.
We body.
Y'all set it off in this motherfucker language.
The classic movie back in 1996, 1997 set it off. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
That ain't no victim language.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is some bullshit.
Put your hand.
Are you fucking kidding me? This is some bullshit. Wait a minute. Didn't you say you wanted to smoke? Wait a minute.
Yes.
Didn't you say you wanted to smoke? You said, let's do this. Now you claiming this some bullshit. How?
She wants all the smoke.
Because you escalated this from something as simple as your ass not stopping at the stop sign and using your signal to change lanes. He would go give you a fucking warning. Prove it. Goddess, prove it.
Behind your back.
Because you know this is straight bullshit and you full of shit.
Look at her. Combative. You know this straight bullshit and you full of shit. Look how she talking. This is not the language of a victim. This ain't the language of a victim. She was on BS from the moment she opened her mouth. Sandra Bland was in the wrong. That's why ain't nobody take her case. She ain't had no case. She really didn't have no case.
Full of straight shit. That's how y'all is some scary fucking cops. South Carolina got y'all bitch asses scared.
Look how she talk to him. Y'all just scared. Y'all bitch ass is scared. You hear how she talking to this man? She's talking to the man who addressed her as ma'am 3 times. Who asked her how long she been in Texas. Who asked her politely to put out the cigarette. That pro-black program running on her mind. Y'all some bitch ass cops, y'all scary. And she wanted to show that she wasn't scared. That's why she said, let's do this. Let's do this.
Do it, baby. Do it. Yes. We need that Queen Linzinga. We need that I guess that Harriet Tubman energy. We need all that Queen of Hearts. You get me? Bow to me, you peasant. I'm gonna send my knights to end you. I see some of my knights to the bishop. What's good, knights to the bishop? Oh, I put the call link. Anyone want to come up? The call link's in the chat room. I'll put it again right now for those that's watching. Matter of fact, let me run it so y'all could get on this panel.
I ain't made up nothing. Sandra Bland was in full-blown Negro mode. Full-blown pro-black male, I'm bad, and I'ma stand up against the cops mode. Yeah. You bitch-ass cops, you just scary. That what she saying. And y'all think I'm finna be on her side? You think I'm finna be sitting up here crying and saying that she was done wrong? Wrong? I'm standing on the truth, baby. I'm standing on the side of righteousness. And she wasn't it.
That's all it is. Fucking scared of a female.
Look. That's all it is. You fucking scared of a female. Listen to the gangsterism in her shit. The cop ain't doing nothing to her. Look, she's still running off at the mouth and the cop ain't saying nothing. You just scared of a female.
Yeah, man. That cop, Mr. Charlie, said, I ain't about that life, but I'm gonna put these handcuffs on you, you little Jezebel trick. Very used.
Which lets you know that she wanted to show the world that she was tough and was gonna handle the cops. Khadijah. Well, if you know what's been going on over the last couple days, you wouldn't be asking me that question. I don't care about y'all being triggered. I don't care about the trigger being triggered. There's a reason we talking about this. Because supposedly, I'm a grifter. Right? And my interview from a few years ago that I did on Fox News was brought up because of what I said about Sandra Bland. So guess what? We talking about it again. We talking about it again. So I can show you that I stand on the side of righteousness. I stand on the truth. And guess what? Y'all all can learn something from the past. Y'all so antsy about death. Like you're not supposed to talk about somebody because they dead. And you can learn something from everything. You can learn something from life and you can learn something from death. Because guess what? Death is a part of life. I don't tiptoe around stuff like this. This is something that everybody can use to look at themselves and see how fucked up y'all are in y'all behavior. Because Sandra Bland was fucked up in her behavior, and the way y'all act, y'all should be doing things better. You are not allowed to be acting this uncouth, this disrespectful, and think you ain't supposed to experience no consequence for your behavior.
But unfortunately, Queenmaker, a lot of Western women feel that there shouldn't be no consequence for every action they take. Matter of fact, they'll look at a lot of things they do as foreign, and they should be entitled to go upside your head, cuss you out, like literally cuss you out, say all nasty stuff to you, and your response is you don't do nothing. Oh, KW Dunn says something about she's a chameleon. Okay. So really and truly, what she's doing is she's actually revealing the nature of modern Western women today. And the verdict is in that she looks at most of the Western woman, modern woman, as she proclaimed in this video. Rather, she don't say them up, but you go by it, that you are savages. You're very uncivilized. Don't take my word for it. That's what she's telling y'all in this live stream, which, you know, she did this years ago from looking at the actual evidence. Anyway, let's keep going.
We talking about it because guess what? It's going to be out there to always be talked about. Always revisit. We talk about history all the time. Because if you don't learn history and if you don't correct the past, you'll inevitably bring that back into the future. History will repeat itself. And guess what? Certain stuff don't need to be repeated. And this is one of them.
Oh, wait. Before I continue.
You would have just listened.
I was trying to sign the fucking.
Before I continue, I see Art New Style. I dropped the link for anyone y'all guys to come up and we can have this conversation because this is some of a recap that was done years ago. Someone came around and found that she covered this back in her Facebook days, and she now has to be honest. And she even doubled down. She was straight up savage with this. For those that did not know what she really mean about that, Sandra Bland was in the wrong for this, because she saw the whole videotape. This is the first time I actually seen the actual videotape of this. I was like most people. I was sitting there, didn't give much attention. I go by what people's word, what has happened. I'm now watched the first time, and it really shows that, you know, she really isn't wrong for this. But you can't tell black people nothing nowadays. Let's keep going.
If you would just listen Listen, he been trying to reason with this girl the whole time, and here he go. He sound a little bit more calm. If you would just listen. Here she go. I was trying to sign the fucking ticket. Ma'am, no, you were not. No, you were not. You've been fighting him at every second of this video. But in her mind, she ain't did nothing wrong. This is how y'all live in the world. All y'all be out here acting like y'all ain't did nothing. You don't take a look at your own behavior at all. And then you flip narratives and paint yourself as a victim. This is y'all's behavior. You look out into the world and see some stuff, a consequence that you don't like, and then you paint yourself as the victim. Like you've done absolutely nothing wrong.
They call that victim queen. Victim queen, they call that nonsense. Continue.
And that's exactly what she doing here on live camera, painting herself as the victim from the time she started explaining why she's mad. She literally told the cop, yeah, I'm irritated because you pulled me over. You start tailgating me and I was trying to get out your way. And when I pulled over, you stopped me. This is what she said. Baby, that ain't what happened. But in your mind, that's what happened. But that ain't what happened.
Whatever.
Stop moving.
Are you fucking serious?
Stop moving.
Oh, I can't wait till we go to court. Oh, I can't wait.
This is just terrible.
I cannot wait till we go to court. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. You want me to sit down now?
No.
Or you gonna throw me to the floor? That'll make you feel better about yourself?
Knock it off.
No, that'll make you feel
Like she is y'all hear her? She's trying to make the cop do something to her.
Yeah.
It's almost like she's on a suicide mission that she don't want to do herself, that she's trying to make somebody else do for her. That's what this is starting to sound like.
Well, she is mentally unstable from what they said going into her records, that she is on some psychiatric medication. I don't know. So I'm just saying, let's keep going.
It's like she's trying to bait him into fucking her up. Because you know it's people out there that want to take their own life, but they put themselves in situations to want somebody else to do it. Like, example, Empty Man podcast. He wanted to join. He wanted to die. He didn't want to live. So his whole objective of joining the Marines was so that he could take somebody else's life and they could take his, because he was too much of a coward to take his own life. That came out of his mouth. So it's so many people out here that live like this, that they try to bait somebody else into doing something that they don't want to do themselves. Because that's what she doing. She trying to bait this man into doing something to her. 12:06. Let's go back to 12. Let's go back to 11:56.
I cannot wait till we go to court. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. You want me to sit down now?
No.
Or you gonna throw me to the floor? That'll make
Yeah. Oh, you want me to sit down now? Or you gonna throw me to the floor? That'll make you feel better? Like, I mean, what's the point of doing all this, baby? This was a simple traffic infraction that he was gonna give you a fucking warning for, yo.
Wow.
Jaded. The cop ain't responsible for her death. This ain't about her death. This ain't about her death. This the part that y'all ass seem to not get. She would have never been to the jailhouse. She'd have never went there had she not been doing this. Because this cop is not responsible for whatever happened at the fucking prison or the jail. He's not responsible for that. Had she not done any of this, she would have been, baby, we had 12 minutes. This wouldn't even been this long if she just would have took the damn warning and minded her own business. She took herself to the jailhouse. She took herself. That's where she wanted to go. Now, what happened at the jailhouse? Hey, don't none of us know, but I can tell you one thing. It was ruled a suicide. And based on all of this, plus the fact that she called people and they didn't bond her out, and the way she act like she baiting him to do something to her, I am leaning on the side that she did unalive herself. And so if she did unalive herself, which that's what everything is pointing to, then you need to tell her or speak in a way to say this wasn't worth you taking your own life over.
Damn. You know what? At much times I don't agree with a lot of people. I have to really concede to that's something to really put into thought that that's what really actually happened. Because if you're not right mentally, you do something to yourself. Now, my only biggest question is when she did, commit it and took her life, right? The funny thing with a lot of these jails or prisons or those police prisons, they go out to do a better job where if someone's not right mentally or any person they got in custody, they need to listen, guys, there should be an environment. If you're going to be locking people up before they're prosecuted and sentenced to any area, that it should be where the environment is not designed where they're able to take their own lives. I think that's where they went wrong. And this is the reason why her family members got the big payout from her. Because she took her life under their watch. That's why the state of Texas had to award their family members $1.9 million. If she took her life, I guarantee we would not be hearing much about this, guys. I guarantee you not hear nothing about this. But because she was not in the right state of mind and she took her life, that's why they had to pay up. That's the conclusion I'm getting out of all this. I'm not sure I'm right or wrong, but that's what I'm getting at right now. Why they pay the family members that amount of money. But let's keep going. And I'm probably going to let someone up because, there's still 30 minutes into this.
Make you feel better about yourself?
Knock it off.
No, that'll make you feel better about yourself?
He asked her to knock it off. Will you stop? Knock it off. Will you stop? Will you stop? She won't stop.
That make you feel real good, won't it? Pussy ass.
What did she say to him? That'll make you feel really good. What did she say? With your dorky ass? What did she say? She just said some disrespectful shit, yo.
Self, that make you feel real good, won't it? Pussy ass.
Porky ass. I don't know what she said, but she being mad disrespectful. Remember, at 2 minutes and 50 seconds, he asked her what's wrong. After asking her for her driver's license and insurance, what's wrong? She had the attitude off the rip. Then at 8 minutes and 46 seconds, he asked her, are you okay? Baby, she been handling the cop like this the whole damn time.
Fucking pussy. For a failure to signal, you doing all of this. In little ass Prairie View, Texas. My God, they must want.
You were getting a warning. Until now, you're going to jail.
Yep. See, he was finna give her a warning like I.
Yep. There you go. There you have it. Yes, this cop was not planning to put you in jail. You create that scenario. Matter of fact, this is what I'm gonna do. Hustler, you there? All right, he's probably.
I'm here.
All right. Because there's still a few minutes to this tape, probably 20 minutes. So I want to go through this, but I had to bring you up because you've been sitting waiting patiently. From what you're seeing so far, what is your take overall to this now incident that happened 9 years ago with Sandra Bland, and a woman that's giving her perspective, an honest perspective, in a way that a lot of people were not really surprised to hear. What's your take?
You said this happened 9 years ago?
Yes, this happened back 9 years ago in Texas. Sandra Bland.
Wow, that's crazy. I mean,
Yeah.
now, old girl that's commentating on it, yeah, she's absolutely right. All this bullshit could have been avoided if you just fucking cooperate with the damn police. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was growing up, I was always told when you get stopped by the police, make sure you cooperate and do whatever the hell they tell you. You know, keep your hands on the wheel. Don't be reaching in your pockets or whatever. If they say stand up against the car because they can do a search or whatever, you do whatever the cops or police officers, if it's more than one, tell you to do. Don't try to argue with no officer because then you're going to end up like this old crazy, stupid ass woman. Seriously.
Man.
So, no. I think she was totally out of pocket. The old girl in the corner, she called it like she saw it. I don't know who she is, but she called it like she saw it. This could have been avoided when that woman had just kept her damn mouth shut and did what the officer told her to do. But you know, we live in a society where some women can just do whatever the fuck they want to do, say whatever the hell they want to say. It's just bullshit in my eyes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's just stuff like this really gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
And that's why I couldn't be no police officer. Because knowing me, I'd have put a bullet upside somebody's head for calling me for doing what she done did. I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, he's a man that's not really in him doing his job, giving tickets and stuff. He was not really planned to really start to put handcuffs on any pedestrian during a certain violation. But she was asking to be locked up, and he said that he was here going to give you a warning, but now he's going to arrest you. So because how she carries herself, she actually caused herself to be put behind bars. Unfortunately, now that me watch it for the first time in its entirety. But let's keep listening because I want to give 20 more minutes of this.
I said and you know he telling the truth because he just gave the other black girl a warning.
Mm-hmm.
He say you was finna get a warning. Y'all, I'm sorry. Yo, Sandra Bland on her own with this. She on her own. And they vilified the cop because they playing race politics. It's a game. It ain't about what's real. It ain't about what's true. It's a game. And for some reason, y'all think that white people don't have to walk on eggshells behind this race stuff because at the end of the day, he lost his job behind this mess. He was vilified behind all this shit she was doing.
I'm getting it for what?
You can come
For
read.
what?
Come read right.
I'm getting a warning for what?
Stay right here.
For what?
Wait a minute. You was getting a warning for your traffic infraction, but you escalated to this. And look, he's still trying to talk calm to this girl. Listen, he's still trying to talk calm to this girl. Ask yourself why she had to move. Did you think about why she had to move? Maybe she didn't have a good relationship with people. Who did she call? Did she call the people that she just moved away from to ask them to bail her out? Could it be that she might have been a problem wherever she went? Because let me tell you something. You take you wherever you go. If you have mental issues where you come from, you taking mental issues where you're moving to. If you got a nasty attitude here, you had a nasty attitude there. He's still trying to talk calm to this girl.
Well, you just pointed me over there.
I said stay right
Get
here.
your fucking mind right. Let me.
You see this? He say stand right here. He not slinging her around even with her hands behind her back, and she's still talking reckless. She's still talking reckless. Let's move it back 10 seconds. Look. Look how he's handling her with the handcuffs on her hand.
Oh, I forgot. Before I continue running this, please guys support the channel with Super Chat or Cash App. I think it's $Chaos8Rain. I would sure love y'all support. You know, at times I'm looking at this, give my own critique, and you know, the line is open for those to come up as well of the whole scenario of this, because I have not watched this in its entirety. I am watching now, and I'm very disappointed that this created outrage. We have not watched the whole thing. We only watched the snippets of what has really happened. We gotta stop doing this. Personally, as a man, and I'm speaking to men right now that's watching this channel, we can't be bamboozled seeing nonsense like this and think that every time the person that was violate the victim here. Personally, this is very sad. This is very disappointing. But you know, people gotta learn the hard way. Okay. All right, let's keep going.
And listen to how he's talking to her. Listen to his tone of voice and listen to hers.
Fucking pussy. For a failure to signal, you doing all of this. In little ass Prairie View, Texas. My God, they must want.
You were getting a warning. Until now, you're going to jail.
No, I'm getting for what?
You can come read.
What?
Come read right.
I'm getting a warning for what?
Stay right here.
For what? Well, you
Stay
just
right
pointed
here.
me over there.
I said stay right here.
You see this? Do you see this? He was trying to get her to come read what he had wrote on the paper. He was trying to show her that he had done wrote a warning to her. He's trying to reason with this girl. She don't want to cooperate on no level. Right? On no level. He's trying to get her to read the fact that he wrote her a warning. Jesus Christ. And this man lost his job behind this. All because the media was placating to black folks and they sensitivity. Y'all being played out here with this race baiting shit. You're literally being played behind racism. And then they cater to you, black folks. They fucking cater to you. Just so they could keep you angry. Y'all don't care about the truth. You care about your feelings, though. You care about images. You care about what it looked like. I don't care what it looked like. Give me the facts. Because I know you can shift the perception of reality in human beings to an extent that people can't see the truth no more.
Fucking mind right. Let me. Oh, I swear on my life, y'all some pussies.
Look, I swear on my life, y'all some pussies. Now, had this been a black male, any motherfucker that's trying to claim that I'm in the wrong for saying this, like, let her be to talk to him like that. Let her be to talk. They would be out here making millions of videos. Black women are unruly. They are masculine. They combative. And then they don't shut their mouth. Then they wonder why they had a relationship. But because Princella's saying it. Princella, she's a grifter. Baby, I ain't grifting. I say I stand on this shit. But if it's y'all, you're going to move the goalpost. Because had she been talking to y'all like this, you'd have slapped that motherfucker. You'd have punched her in her face. Just like old boy did when the woman was talking at the restaurant. I'm going to tell you one more time. If you say another word, I'm going to knock your ass out. And what he did, he cocked back and knocked her smooth in her face. This cop asked this woman 12 times to get the car. And he is not handling her. He's not slinging her around. He even tried to walk her over there to show her that he wrote her a warning. And y'all, you tripping like this.
Ass cop for a fucking signal. You gonna take me to jail?
She's in handcuffs.
What a pussy. What a pussy.
816.
What a pussy. You about to break my fucking wrist. Stop.
Look at, listen to her. Let's go back. I mean, she tripping hard, yo. Major.
You gonna take me to jail?
She's in handcuffs.
What a pussy. What a pussy.
816.
Did she say you ought to punch me? I can't make out what she's saying. It sounds like she say you ought to punch me. You ought to punch. Like, I swear, it's like she's baiting this man to do something to her. Listen, it sounds like she say you ought to punch me. But 12:40, let's go back to 12:35.
I want apple juice.
You want apple juice? Okay, let me play this part and I go get you some apple juice. All right.
A pussy ass cop for a fucking signal. You gonna take me to jail?
She's in handcuffs.
What a pussy. What a pussy.
816.
Man, I don't know can y'all make out what she's saying? Cause she called him a pussy ass cop. She called him a pussy ass cop. And it sound like she say you ought to punch me, but I don't know exactly. I can't make it out, but let me go and get her some apple juice.
All right, make sure you guys hit the like button, share the stream as well. All right.
I'll be right back.
And then put a mute here on actually. All right. As she does that, look at the chat room. Yeah, I see Jay here writing about the heathens. Yes, too many heathens. D. Scott writes about some, cannibalizing. Let me see where LaShawn. Well, I'm bringing up in a second, LaShawn, man. How much more minutes left she gonna go for this, man? That's a long ass breakdown. I'll tell you one thing, but like I said, I'm seeing this for the first time, so I can't complain. Cannot complain at all. LaShawn, you there? All right, LaShawn's busy. Okay. Yeah, so far, Hustler. Anything different from watching this so far?
No, I still stand corrected. Oh man. Again, all this could have been avoided when all she had to do was cooperate with the damn police officer. Seriously. Mm-hmm. I mean, the entitlement is just mind-boggling. And she had the nerve to accuse him of saying, "Oh, you on a power trip now? Y'all some pussy ass cops. You're what they call abusing your authority." That lets you know how entitled she is. You saw in the beginning he started out being disrespectful. He started out being as respectable and professional as possible. But look at how she acted. And this debunks the whole narrative that sometimes in life you get what you put out there. Whatever energy you put out there, you're gonna get it back in return. Well, this proves otherwise, because this cop came at that woman with some positive energy, but look what he got in return. Negative, disrespectful, bullshit ass belligerent energy. So yeah, point proven. Sometimes you don't always get what you put out there.
Y'all wanna know what tastes good?
Yeah.
What?
I got some shrimp chips.
Yeah.
Shrimp chips. These dang things are super good. Yo.
And it's always the disciplined ones that they want to come down on the most.
I know some of y'all got scared because some of y'all got misophonia. I got that shit too.
Yeah, right
I bet you were scared that I was gonna start crunching in your ear, wouldn't it? Yeah, nah. I'm aware that this mic pick up now. So if I want to chew on something, I'll make sure I hit the mute button. Anyway, here we go.
All right, let me continue.
You about to break my fucking wrist. Stop moving. I'm standing still. You keep moving me, goddammit. Stay right there. Don't touch me. Fucking pussy for a traffic ticket. You doing all this bullshit.
I mean, she being reckless at the mouth. She being, majorly reckless. Has she been talking to a black male, she'd have been kicked in the stomach already.
Look, black man gonna kick in the stomach now. Goddamn, we ain't gonna do that shit. Goddamn it.
What you said, LaShawn?
A black man ain't gonna kick a black woman in the stomach because she doing that much. I mean, hell, the
Yeah,
cop got
yeah. That's
that
pushing.
pepper spray and a billy club. I mean, damn it, you gonna kick her in the stomach and the cops being nicer? Like, you don't kick no black woman in the stomach. You don't kick no woman in the stomach. I mean, come on now, that's rude.
Yeah, right. You're right. Anyway, let's keep going.
Come right over here. This right here says a warning. You started creating the problems.
You asked me what was wrong.
Facts. Facts. He was trying to show her that he had wrote her a warning. He said, I was going to give you a warning, but you created the problem. She did. She did. And look, he's still trying to talk to her with some sense while she's still going off. Yo, she did this, yo. Anybody still trying to defend Sandra Bland, you just in your emotions. I'm sorry. I do not defend that girl at all. And I am under the belief that she unalived herself when she got there. The cop was not on this type of time, y'all. And so for y'all who are just coming in, watch this from the beginning. You cannot see this full footage and still maintain the position that you held through emotionalism. I ain't on emotionalism. You can't appeal to my quote unquote heartstrings. You can't appeal to me with all this stuff, man. Show me the facts and I'm gonna make my judgment based on that.
Do you have
I'm trying to
anything
tell
on your
you.
person that's
Do
illegal?
it feel like I got anything on me? This a fucking maxi dress.
Listen, he's still asking her in a nice, do you have anything on your person? She's still hollering at this doggone cop. She's still hollering at the cop, yo. And look, men have testosterone. They have lower ability to control their impulses. Baby, this cop got all the restraint in the world. I mean, this cop got all the restraint in the world. And then he calmed his tone down again.
Her estrogen is out of control. That's what she's saying. That's funny.
Move your glasses.
This a maxi dress.
Come on over here.
Have on me. Fucking asshole. You're about to break my wrist. Can you stop? You are about to fucking break my wrist. Stop moving.
Now, she doing this shit intentionally. She doing like she being dramatic like a motherfucker.
Yeah, she
That
was.
cop ain't doing nothing to her.
Yeah.
And then she wait till they off camera to start saying, she knows she is not in the line of the camera. She know this. Because this is the second time while she was off camera that she was saying shit like, you want me to sit down now or you want to throw me on the ground? Now she's out of the camera and saying, man, come on, yo. This motherfucker is straight on bullshit.
God damn. No,
Jason Jackson cousin, because she good, cuz I ain't lying. She must be Jackson. Man, goddamn it. She killing this shit right now, bro. I don't know.
Bro, listen. I think content in my life, I never seen something like this right here, man. And I very see some women for her channel to almost push 100K to now go in and not even go in more, but double down more on what she said years ago on this. Hey, look, listen. If you want to know how a black woman plays games or women play games, find a woman. They'll tell you what the games they play. She said she's smart. She knows that the camera's not on her, so she's gonna be more melodramatic and say, "I'm being hurt." It's the same thing with the chick in Atlanta with her so-called, I guess, jump off was having sex in the park, and a black officer came in, told her this, read her rights, and all that stuff, and she did the same thing. Mr. Brooks, oh my God, Lord Jesus Christ, Mr. Brooks. You get me? Same thing.
All right, Chaos, I got to ask you a question. What's this woman's name? that she uses. Because honestly, bro, you be bringing out the women that is like, you know what? Well, she ain't stupid. I like her. You don't. You could drop the link for the chat room, but you better tell me who the hell she is so I can sub to the channel because she is kicking like everything fact what she said what is going on right now. And I remember this story. And
I
we
will
were
say this.
supposed to go ahead and march for this woman, but we ain't never saw the video from the cop cam. And this cop is being really, 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 and the other cops is being really, 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 and them cops ain't did nothing to her. And then stuff happened after they dropped her off at jail.
Well, I'll say this, LaShawn. The woman that you're watching right now, her name is Priscilla Clark. She's on social media. She has a channel on YouTube. You might know her familiar because she's the one that's bringing and making noise throughout the space. Talking about men, what they call incapable of love and all the other factors. That's who she is. I ain't going more detail because you'll find her.
I remember the incapable of love, but
Yeah,
they
this is her. This is her. This is her. Yeah. But
They didn't name drop her, but they were talking about what she was bringing up. Okay, I got you. I got you.
But let me keep playing because
we don't have to carry the conversation no further. I got what you meant, and I understand what you meant. All right, we good.
All right, cool.
Let's continue. We good.
Bullshit. They didn't had y'all feeling sorry for somebody who was the problem. Y'all done sat up here for 8 years and felt like the cop was wrong and it was just some racist, all because y'all wasn't looking at the facts. Y'all did not look at this damn video. She over there, she putting on the show, talking about putting on the show. Y'all listen to this shit. Let me rewind it again. Cause she being dramatic as motherfucking hell.
The worst thing is,
I mean, she really trying to create some shit. The cop just listen on camera. The cop then walked her over to show her that he wrote her a warning, and she acting crazy on camera. There, she wait till she get out the camera. You're hurting me. Ah! Ah! Look, dramatic as motherfucking hell.
This right here says a warning. You started creating the problems.
You asked me what was wrong.
Do you have
I'm trying to
anything
tell
on
you.
your person that's
do
illegal?
it feel like I got anything on me? This a fucking maxi
I'm gonna
dress.
remove your glasses.
This a maxi dress.
Come on over here.
Have on me. Fucking asshole. You about to break.
I dropped the link in for anybody want to come up. And please, guys, join a member. If y'all not could donate channel, become a member to the channel at least. I'll drop a link for the join membership channel. But, at times I'm not being up here for hours, but this is something that this is good. I ain't gonna lie, this is really good. Personally,
bro, she said I wear the maxi dress. I wear the maxi dress, and I'm like, that's kind of fluffy. The maxi dress ain't skin tight. You can hide a lot of stuff underneath a maxi dress if stuff. But I'm just saying, it's just this. Like, I remember this story, but they never gave us the cop cam video. Now they release it 9 years later.
No. That's right. This was released in a university released the official video of this incident.
But the family got paid and she hung herself in jail or something like that. She killed herself in jail and the cops ain't touched her. So basically, so that's what I'm saying. It's like, wait a minute. So the cops wasn't wrong. They took her to jail, kept her safe. They ain't like pull out the billy clubs, the tasers and guns and stuff. And they were trying to calmly speak to her. But you know what? The family got paid and they never released that body cam. So that cop got railroaded, trashed out. He probably burnt out, and he was a good cop. But the city of wherever the hell he worked for had to pay out millions of dollars, and they ain't fixed their crazy ass daughter. Because if she wasn't crazy, that day would never happen. Basically, if I'm just I'm a realist. So that's really
Yeah,
what
let me keep
happened.
going, LaShawn. I gotta keep
Yeah,
going
no,
because
I'm just asking you that question. Think about it and then answer me later, because I'm just like putting all the pieces together and the jigsaw puzzle is solved. It's just kind of, I just noticed it. I'm sorry to take so much of your time. Finish up the point and go ahead and finish up the video.
My wrist, can you stop? You are about to fucking break my wrist. Stop moving.
Stop now! Stop it!
Stop resisting, man.
If you would stop, and I would tell you.
Fucking traffic.
Now,
She creating this shit. Like, do y'all see? Do y'all hear this shit? Now it's back up here, and the backup see that she tripping. He just said, "Ma'am, I'm gonna remove your glasses," cause she got on cause he asked her. He said, "Do you have anything on your person?" This a maxi dress. Okay, so he said, "Well, ma'am, I'm gonna remove your glasses. Can you move over here?" You gonna break my damn wrist? And she get to resist. Like, I mean, he was in the wrong place he stopped the wrong person. This man was vilified in the public eye unrighteously. Unrighteously. I mean, she just being super dramatic, knowing she bullshitting.
You are such a pussy. You are such a pussy.
She's steady insulting this man. And this man has had all the restraint in the damn world. And she calling him a pussy. Oh, this is bad, y'all. I need y'all to understand how the media is playing y'all. They got you defending motherfuckers like, they got you defending people like George Floyd, who put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach and made him a martyr. Then they saw this shit. And then they shifted the public perception and made you defend a woman who was being reckless. Y'all got to start asking questions. My bad. Let me finish eating this part. They made you take up y'all don't understand, y'all. Y'all do not understand how the media is playing you for y'all to support and reward degenerate behavior. Degenerate behavior. They baited y'all into supporting a drug addict who put a gun to a pregnant woman's stomach. Then they made you support Sandra Bland, who was 1,000% in the wrong. And y'all didn't ask no questions. You did not care about the facts. All you cared about was sensationalism and emotionalism. That's all y'all cared about.
When I could drink a beer and just let her speak, and she right.
The media is playing games with y'all. This why I don't watch the news, because it's all bullshit. Sandra Bland should not have been posted as some type of damn victim or warrior under no circumstances.
No, you are.
You're yanking around.
Full traffic signal.
You are yanking around.
Foot traffic ticket. It's a foot traffic ticket. Ma'am, that man wrote you a warning. This was not for no track. You wasn't even finna get no ticket. You wasn't even finna get no ticket.
I love when black women tell
And we all know that's true.
You really messed up.
We all know that that's true because we had 1339. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna play the 1339. Let me go back to 1339. But I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the video. He was telling her the truth that he was finna write her a goddamn warning.
What y'all seeing right now? What you witnessing? This is the original. Well, not original. This is one of the traffic stop tickets he gave to one.
My ass off now. She said that she said, nigga, I didn't catch up, and like she said, well, here's the beginning again, and now I'm like stuck because I'm like, bruh. She said, let's go back to the beginning just in case I need to catch you up. Like she heard me ask you what the hell was going on. Never mind. Go ahead, just hit the play button because I'm just gonna. This story is just wild, bro. I don't know what the hell it. I don't have an opinion on this. I'm just shocked.
All right,
okay?
all right. Let's relax. Let me continue playing because, like I said, I'm almost pushed 3 hours of this. So let me keep going.
Or you're gonna need to see if you can get with your dad. He can give you that. Maybe send you an email or something. You know what I mean? Get that copy of the insurance. Okay. You okay? This here is a warning. There is no fine. There's no penalty. But you just need to follow the posted speed limit. Okay. What year are you here at school?
Sophomore.
Sophomore? You here for summer school or taking a lot of classes? Just two? Okay. Here's a copy of the warning. There's no fine, no penalty, okay? And there's your driver's license, all right? Okay, be careful, all right?
Yeah. As she drives, this is Sandra Blair's car. She did not use no signal. She just turned right off. She didn't even stop. She just turned and that's it. So when the police dude, he turns around. He saws her right there and is about to give this woman a warning, most likely. I don't know why she's replaying this because if they didn't catch it, they didn't catch it, you know. But she had to show an example of this for those that didn't see it. And let me see if I could fast forward this.
Told y'all that he had been wrote her a warning too.
All right.
You know why it's? I don't know why it's buffering.
Mm-hmm.
Stop now! Stop it! Stop resisting, man. If you would stop, and I would tell you. Fucking traffic. Now stop! You are such a pussy. You are such a pussy. No, you are.
So y'all see, just before he pulled her over, he pulled another black woman over, gave her a warning. He just showed y'all that he had been wrote her a warning too. He just showed her that he wrote her a warning too. She created this whole situation.
Yanking around.
Full traffic signal.
You are yanking around. When you pull away from me, you're resisting arrest.
This make you feel real good, don't it? A female for a traffic signal. I got it. For a traffic signal. I know that makes you feel good, officer.
Look, now she trying to pull the female card.
Yeah.
Now you talk all this gangster shit. You a pussy. You scared of a female. All this. Handling a cop. All fucked up. And now you want to pull the victim female card.
Sadly,
You doing this to a female, all because of a traffic ticket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
This how people play the victim, like they ain't did nothing wrong. Nothing.
Yeah.
Take care of yourself. I know it make you feel real good. You're a real man now. You just slam me, knock my head in the ground. I got epilepsy, you motherfucker.
Look. Now she's saying all this shit off camera. Now on camera, we have seen the entire time that he ain't handled her no fucked up way.
Yeah.
She been handling him fucked up. She gets off camera and starts screaming like he handling her messed up. Then she say, you slammed my head into the ground. I got epilepsy, you motherfucker. Right? The whole time she's sitting up here exaggerating and making up shit. Exaggerating and making up stuff. Because when she told the story back to the cop on why she got pulled over, she told him something that was not true.
Good. You should have thought about that before you start resisting. All right. Yeah, this is real good. Real good for a female. Yeah. Y'all strong. Ooh. Go ahead. Y'all real strong.
I want you to wait right
strong.
here. Wait right here.
I can't go nowhere with your fucking knee on my back, duh.
I'm gonna open your door.
Handcuffs on her feet now.
You need to leave.
Sound like it.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
On my soul, they all so full of shit.
For a warning. For a warning, you're going to jail.
Whatever.
For resisting arrest. Stand up.
If I could, I
Okay,
can't
roll
even,
over.
I can't even fucking feel my
Tuck
arm.
your knee in. Tuck your knee in.
Goddamn. I can't.
Yeah, this is very unnecessary, man. All this theatrics.
When the
All for
white
waste.
man as a cop is saying, bitch, you doing all this over a warning? And I got a female cop that was riding in the passenger seat. So you can't say I'm being misogynist, sexist, or trying to do something to you. Because she's trying to tell you that she handcuffed you too. I need her help to handcuff you. Man, you know what? I'm not 100% on this woman's side who made this video. But today, at this moment, when you share this to me, I never saw the cop cam. I remember the story, and it went down, and they got paid and all that good stuff, but they never released that video, and I don't think the judge saw the cop cam video, because I mean, he had the camera on, and I'm pretty sure the female cop that was riding with him had a camera on, and yet she sounded like she been acting a whole fool, and like she said, ended herself, and family got paid, and that white man as a cop, like, I don't know his name, but he is being vilified because, I mean, now the video's out and he ain't did nothing wrong. That he lost his whole career over this stuff. And 9 years later,
Wait, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Go ahead. It's just sad about that cop.
Yeah, I know.
Sit up on your butt.
Slam my head into the ground.
Sit up on your butt.
Listen to how he's telling you to get up. I can't even hear. Yes, you can. He
Sit up on
slammed
your
my
butt.
fucking head into the ground.
Sit up on your butt.
What the hell?
Now stand up.
All of this for a traffic signal. I swear to God. All of this for a traffic signal. Thank you for recording. Thank you for a traffic signal, slammed me into the ground and everything. No. Everything. I hope y'all feel
This
good.
officer saw everything.
I'm so glad to put that you just got on the scene, so whatever. No, you wasn't. You were pulling up. No, you didn't.
Now, she act like she been in the right. She act like the cop was in the wrong. You just got here. You ain't seen nothing. Ma'am, based on what we've seen from the time the other person got pulled over to you got pulled over, ma'am, you've been causing the damn problem the whole time. Now, supposedly, I can't hear because he slammed my head into the concrete. Y'all, she said he slammed her head into the concrete. Did y'all see any bruises on her face in the mugshots? Any bruises where he supposedly slammed her head into the concrete? She just saying shit. She's trying to bait somebody into messing her up.
Mm-hmm.
No, ma'am. You didn't see everything leading up to it. I'm not talking to you. You don't have to. You don't have to.
2547 county.
Good.
Send me a first available for arrest.
That's any first available record. We have the 1098 North U.S. Drive first available record. That's the 1098 North U.S.
Yeah, I'm good. She started yanking away, then kicked me, so I took her straight to the ground.
And there you got it right there. So, yeah.
She did kick him. She kicked him. And then she said, let's do this. And then she kicked him. And then look, that's a black lady officer. That's a black lady officer.
Cop on scene said, yeah, she kicked you, but he got railroaded.
Just sitting up here and the media played into this shit, yo. That's the issue. The media played into this.
Let me see what I'll search it for you if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, one thing for sure, it's on video.
Yeah.
You heard?
No. Did you see her when we...
You see how calm he say? Because see, the facts don't need no defense. The truth don't need no defense. He say, it's cool. It's all recorded. It's all on camera.
Yeah,
it's all on camera.
Guilty.
It's all on video. He ain't even tripping.
Guilty. But he's
he not even tripping. She kicked him. She threw the first blow. After he asked her 12 times to get out the car, she kicked him. But you know what? People who watch this don't want to say Sandra Bland did anything wrong. It's the cop fault. He should have just gave her the ticket and walked away. No, because he was trying to give her a warning. He wasn't even giving her no goddamn ticket. She should have shut her motherfucking mouth and accepted the warrant and respected the warning and respected the officer the way he was respecting her. But y'all act like y'all want to be able to behave any kind of motherfucking way and then say what somebody else supposed to do while you get to behave fucked up.
Exactly.
No,
thank you. I've been noticing that for years.
This white cop got her on camera, and they still said the city got to pay her after she deleted her social and he did nothing. They said, and he lost
this
his
is when she
job.
pulled with the cuffs.
He got her career. And
so your ring got you there?
There you go.
I had the chain. Well, not the chain, but like you got the two loops. She ain't kicked me too hard. She still kicked me though.
You got a mark me. Not through the skin, but you got a nice scratch. I'm a paramedic, that's why
I know you are. That's why I'm letting you look.
I'm not
Did they even put this video into evidence? Because I mean, his
Hold on, hold on.
Some
I'm
female
seeing some in the
cop
chat room.
said she kicked him, but then all of a sudden he get
Hold on,
his
hold
job
on.
lost. The city got to pay, and she still killed herself, and he ain't even
Yeah,
do
yeah.
nothing but try to put handcuffs on her.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Let me keep running this.
Do that? Yeah, that's all from the cup. That's from her cup. That's not from her skin or fingernails.
No, all from cup.
Right.
So I let go of the cup, around her.
He did call back up as soon as it escalated. You got to watch the video from the beginning. As soon as he had to pull her out the car, he called back up.
Dead. Got her down. Clean it up. There. I called for it already. If you wouldn't mind.
Wow. Oh, by the way, y'all notice how she started acting all soft when backup arrived?
Yeah. It's a traffic stop. Had a little bit of an incident.
816, show one in custody. I have a Texas DL, please, if you can run that. 26459733. 26459733.
I'm going to fast forward this.
Herself. But based on all of this, clearly has a mental issue. Because I don't know what what delusional world she's living in. Right? After she got turned down, nobody came to her rescue. It was then ruled that she unalived herself. And her unaliving herself is very believable based on this.
Yeah.
A white man
Based
trying
on
to put
this.
handcuffs on her. That's why.
So let
Like
me
she's
understand
trying to
something.
bait the cop into actually screwing her up.
Pause for a second.
And then playing the
All right. What's that? What happened?
Yeah, so let me understand something. So she took her own life in prison, all because of all because of a traffic stop gone wrong. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's what has happened after she was put in handcuffs and the story broke out. A lot of people were following it up to the point when she was in the jailhouse, not like prison, but they put her into like a holding cell.
Yeah,
Before
the
they,
holding cell.
Yeah, because remember she had no money to bail, so she's in the like in the police
The holding area. I know what you're talking about.
in the police station holding area, right? I think she was acting erratic too while I was there too when she got there. Had to move her, and when they moved her, you see her with the orange jacket, and then that's when she deleted herself.
I see.
Yeah. Anyway, let me keep running.
Oh, man,
I'm going to probably fast forward in a little bit now to get to a caller of a disagreement.
victim. All of this behind, ma'am, you created this entire situation. You clearly just got here. Let's go back to 1339. Listen. Truth don't need no defense. And
All right. So what I'm about to do, and before I go to this other section, I'm looking at I got some likes. It would be nice if I get 3 more likes on this video. And I wouldn't mind if anybody throw a donation to this channel. Or you could join the membership of the channel that I posted in the chat room. Either or, I would appreciate it. I'm not gonna stay on this for a little longer. I feel like cutting off right here, to be honest, because no one's really thrown nothing to the stream tonight, to be honest with you. And there's this part where she has some callers. So I'm thinking, what should I do? What should I do? No one's not throwing no donation on here. No one's not become a member. I'm gonna sit back and think a little bit. Give y'all a minute to. I'm thinking what I'm about to do.
You still there?
I'm here. I'm sitting thinking, waiting for some people to do something before I feel like I'm about to continue this person because I do want to get to the callers now of their disagreement. I'm thinking should I continue, see if anybody's going to either join membership or donate to this channel a little bit. I'm thinking right now, Kamari passed my time on this. That's why I'm not going to go full, but I'm going to sit and wait for a few minutes, see what the people that's watching decide what action should be taken. Feel me?
Yeah, I get it, but
you get understand how sort because you're a new consecrator, so you'll know.
Yeah, I'm still kind of new to it myself. In fact, I did a show this morning. I don't know if you got you probably saw it, no notification.
No, I caught your Discord. I did not watch it. But eventually I will come across your channel. Eventually, because the times you go live, no.
Of course,
those hours I'm present. And mind you, the way you go live makes sense because, I mean, I was tempted to doing morning streams, but I'd be up late doing other things.
Yeah, I try to do man at nighttime too. That way, there's no interruptions. No phone calls or nothing like that interrupting me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I give this a couple more minutes. Now donate or become member, either or. The choice is yours. People that's watching the channel.
Now the stream I just did this morning got taken down due to some copyright blocks or whatever, restrictions or whatever.
Are you playing the video?
Say what now?
Are you playing somebody's video? What are you doing? What do you mean copyright? Explain.
Oh, I was reacting to a video, and I guess there was some audio in there that was copywritten or whatever. So they put a block on it. Yeah, music.
Yeah, be leery of anything if no one's talking and they're running any form of commercial music. Keep in mind those could be also copyright. Anything that looks like it's a original commercial music can be claimed as a copyright. So
okay.
Keep that in mind. You want to give it like a couple seconds after you stop what you're doing and don't play more of the video if it has that. Try to avoid it as much as possible, and read the email sometimes, or read the back channels to see what it is.
Okay, so I didn't get no strike. It was just blocked in certain territories.
Yeah, so you might have to go in there and edit it out. So
I did. I had to mute the audio, and I didn't see the final product, but I was told it's going to take a while for that to go through.
Okay. All right. So that's what I'm gonna do. I probably only gonna go for one caller. And that's it, because look like ain't nobody really throwing no coins to this. So I'm probably gonna do one caller, and after that, if they want to hear any other interesting calls, it's gonna be up to the people that's watching now. How far this channel, the stream's gonna go. So let me fast forward this. All right. So now we'll come to part of disagreement. Here we go.
Hello.
Princella speaking. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, Princella. This is Mona Lisa Makeup in the chat.
How you doing? What you got for me today?
I'm good. So let me first say this to you. I love you to bits and pieces, right? But I definitely disagree with you for once.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is because I feel like, yes, She got smart with the officer. Yes, she did. However, while she was in the vehicle, she never raised her voice at him. She never used profanity words at him.
Are
So
you
I
kidding
don't
me?
think he had the right to be like, okay, step out the car. Yes, she was smoking a cigarette.
Did you watch?
But at the end of the day,
Did you watch this from the beginning when I started?
yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
so yeah, you
What did
still
you
So
have
what did I miss though?
This is the effort we talking about. You watch what she did. But you see, and mind you, this woman, I'm not sure if she's a subscriber. I believe she is a subscriber or a member of her channel, is watching the stream from the beginning to the end, and she still feels that this cop shouldn't have done what should done to her. In her mind.
Yeah, exactly. Now, granted, she didn't use no foul. I mean, she didn't use no foul language in front of the cop. At least I didn't hear any, but she did have a nasty attitude, and that was enough to warrant, what the officer did, next. And plus, she refused to cooperate. That's a really escalate. I'm pretty sure cops deal with nasty attitudes on a daily day, regular basis. But any refusal to do what the cop says is going to result in what happened to that woman. Trust me, I see it happen a lot. I hear the stories about it happening. You can get an attitude with the cop all you want to, but the second you start resisting, you start disobeying them, they're going to call that resisting arrest or something like that. Yeah. Now you're really up shit creek in that case.
Yeah. All right. Let's listen more to the conversation.
Because from the moment that she opened her mouth, she had an attitude with this cop with no intention on cooperating at all. He
Damn
respected
right.
her. He asked her to get out the car 12 times. He asked her politely to put out the cigarette, which he had a right to do, because at the end of the day, for me, I know I can't tolerate cigarette smoke. It's an irritant, and I literally can't breathe. So if he has to interact with her because she was in the wrong, he was doing his job. By the time he told her to get out the car, she had been so nasty to him and let him know that she wasn't going to respect him and put the cigarette out. He asked her to get out the car because you don't own the outside, right? And he asked her 12 times to get out the car. And then when he warned her 5 times that he was going to pull out the car, she said, let's do this, and she kicked him. I don't know what you was watching.
Okay, all right. Let me say this then, right? Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Did she, when she was in the car, not when she got out the car, but when she was in the car, did she raise her voice at him?
She was being nasty, raising her voice. You could.
I want
But
popcorn.
Hold on. Man,
I don't know why they have the kids here, but let's keep going. Fair use.
disrespect is disrespect, right? Is there anything wrong, ma'am? Is there anything wrong, ma'am? This your job. You need to do your job. Now he's writing her a warning. He's talking respectfully to her. Like this thing that y'all think that y'all can say whatever y'all want to, and just because you call a person a bitch, hoe, pussy, motherfucker with you bitch, hoe, pussy, motherfucker.
But she didn't say that until she got out the car.
No. Why did she have to get out the car? Why are you overriding this woman's disrespect? This cop.
No. I'm not overriding at all, Priscilla. Trust me, I'm not.
Okay,
I'm a fair person and I'm not biased at all.
Okay, so why are you not attributing how she was handling the cop as disrespect, as opposed to saying, well, she didn't raise her voice, ma'am, she was disrespectful to this man. And he
say she was rude.
Okay.
She was rude.
And she said she told him she wasn't gonna put out the cigarette.
But that's like somebody coming to your house and telling you to put out your cigarette.
No, that is not. Ma'am, she ran the stop sign. She didn't have her signal on, and she didn't have her signal on when she changed lanes. He had a right to pull her over. He's doing his job.
No. I didn't say he didn't have a right to pull her over.
No. Wait, but he has to be in her face. This is not the same as him coming to her house asking her to put it. He had to pull her over for her failure to follow traffic laws. So because of that, she owes the cop some doggone decency and courtesy, because at the end of the day, she was in the wrong. She was in the wrong, which made the cop have to be in her face to begin with. And with her being respectful from Jump Street, and then him saying, okay, are you done? After she was being disrespectful and talking cash shit, he don't respond. He say, okay, are you done? Then he continues to write her warning, and he asks her politely, can you put out the cigarette if you don't mind, please? He had a right to ask that question. He's asking her to be respectful to him the way he's being respectful to her, because she don't know if cigarette smoke is an irritant to him, and he got to be in her face. So this idea that she ain't have to be respectful to this cop, she asked that cop to pull her out the car because you being so damn belligerent at this point, and you're being disrespectful after he done called you ma'am 3 times, asked you please, if you don't mind, right? While he's writing her a warning so she can go on about her business. So he then asked her to get out the car since you don't want to put out the cigarette smoke. When you get out the car,
he could have wrote. If that's the case, why he didn't just walk away and write?
But see, that's the thing. This is.
You know, this is some real bull crap right here, man. See, I think the problem with the West, America, women, this is a serious safe haven that they've been too coddled of their own crap, that they think they're exempt from consequences.
Exactly right.
See. What would you say, Salsa? Women in America, white, especially black women, you should be kissing the Statue of Liberty's feet with grace, that you're able to move and operate the way you are in this soil. Other than that, outside America, you don't get these grace. This is the reason what happens, hustle muscle. This is a mindset that is slowly going to start changing. You get me?
Yep.
It's not going to change fast enough, but it's going to start changing, because this is just delusion at this point. So the man should have the man had to do nothing because he's a man that's protecting property. That's the purpose of police officer, protect property and corporations. And if you're in violation, you are putting yourself at risk in serious danger under the opposite of a corporation, AE, law enforcement. Yes, you pay the wages and taxes, but it's deeper than that. The corporations really run the police force. Let's keep real. Because it's true that our taxes really dictate these people. You think the way we carry on and police have to do their job, they will not feel comfortable in their job because they can't do the job to the full, because you're going to carry a certain attitude and a certain demeanor that's going to infringe on them to perform their job. Talking about you should just walk away. No. You don't do
walk away from what?
Who the fuck are you to run the fuck out your mouth to somebody that's in a superior position right now?
Right,
so
exactly.
Tell me you a person that's not in a superior position to go do what the fuck you want? Is that the argument you're trying to bring to Miss Clark? Now, mind you, she's going to still keep her audience the way it is, but I guarantee you this: she keep doing this, she's not gonna have much of a following for long. Because you're gonna have women like this gonna call it and say that you're wrong, he's in the wrong, she's in the right. I'll do you one better, hustler, because I know you got some step out. Some person put out some posts saying that what happened to this woman was racist, and did not clearly understand. I'm watching the tape for the first time, and I'm trying to understand, where was the racism in this? Oh, because the police officer's white and you're black and you're a woman. Is that what you're telling me?
I'm sleepy.
Because she's a black woman and he's a non-black man, and she's running off the mouth, and the man was not going to even put handcuffs. He's going to give you a warning that you were actually wrong, because he saw it right there when she turned and the guy turned right around. Anyway, let me keep running this because I'm gonna wrap this up. So
This the thing. This the thing.
by the way,
Y'all
I gotta
want to
step
be
out,
able to
but thanks for having
behave
me.
any way that y'all want to behave,
Thank you.
and then have somebody else respond the way you want them to respond. Why couldn't she just shut the fuck up and take the damn warning? Why couldn't she just be respectful to somebody that's showing her respect? Why do y'all not look at it like that? Why do you think that the cop who had all the restraint in the world have to have more restraint and then let her disrespect his authority and let her go on her merry way with a warning? Why do you think that's the way it's supposed to have been? Because that's if she was so pro-black and she was so concerned about being unalived by the cops, because why you ain't trying to protect your own life? Why wouldn't you do what at least the black males do and shut the fuck up? Because see, a black male, he would have shut the fuck up.
But regardless of what, Priscilla, regardless if she didn't shut the fuck up or whatever the case may be, right? He still didn't have a right to. Okay, so you okay?
He
so
had
you
a right to pull her
basically-
out the car. Yes, he did. He had a right to pull her out the car.
But
he had the right to ask her. He had the right to ask her, ma'am, you cannot disrespect authority when you in the wrong. Ma'am, this woman was in the wrong. Why do y'all think that y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, and then people supposed to cater to what you want to cater? Ma'am, there is a consequence for every action. I want you to answer this question for me. You telling me what the cop should have done? He should have just gave her the ticket and let her just be like that. And
let her be like what? 'Cause she was
disrespectful, ma'am. She was disrespectful. Do you really think that
she really got disrespectful when she got off the car?
Ma'am, she was disrespectful from the jump. He asked the woman, "Are you okay? Is what's wrong?" He comes back and he says, "Okay, ma'am. Why are you disregarding the respect that this man gave this woman? And why are you
who was in a good mood?
Ma'am, he was in the good mood. She was the one in the wrong, ma'am.
But I'm not talking about the cop. I'm talking about her. She
was in the wrong. There was a black woman who just got pulled over who did not have that attitude. And she walked away with a warning. He just pulled, ma'am, you're not going to sit here and say that she had an attitude because she got pulled over. Ma'am, it was a black woman that got pulled over just before her and she didn't have an attitude. She didn't. And this woman was in the wrong. Both of them was in the wrong. The first one was
saying she's right.
Okay, ma'am, what you saying is that she was supposed to be able to act any kind of way and the cops should have let her go.
But she keeps saying acting any kind of way. All she did was got smart with him in the car.
Ma'am, you cannot meet respect with disrespect, ma'am. You cannot. I don't know what you was watching, but you are adamant about dismissing her behavior. And because of that, it ain't nothing that I can say to change your mind, and you're not going to change mine. You cannot meet respect with disrespect and think ain't no consequences supposed to follow your behavior. That man had all the restraint in the world, and then he asked her politely to put that cigarette out, and basically she said, "Fuck you." That's basically what she said. "Fuck you." When you in the goddamn wrong, bitch, you supposed to have been pulled out the car. So at the end of the day, I don't have nothing else to say about it, right? She asked for that shit and she got it.
No, we're gonna just have to disagree.
You see that nonsense, that bull crap they talking about? We gonna agree, disagree. No, we're not agreeing on nothing. Unfortunately, she was in the wrong for this, and the cop had to do his job. And trust me, it's hard for me to even say this because I just now watched the whole entire video. That could have been avoided. And I'm gonna say this as a disclaimer. Wait, who's this? Oh, Psychopa, you there?
Yeah, what's good, bro?
What's good? What's good?
Long time, bro. What's up?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Let me finish. Say what I was about to say. Kind of throw me off guard. Kind of in the studio. I was gonna say is and as y'all know, Sankofa it works in law enforcement. The guy that's in the panel right now, but it's like this. She was in the wrong. The man was not really intentionally want to give her or put handcuffs on her. He was going to mostly give her a warning on the average. But it didn't come to that because she wanted to be ish. So because how she carried away, she kind of caused this on herself. I was going to say something else, but it slipped my mind. All right, let me finish run this. I'm going to let you speak, Sankofa.
That's fine.
Agree to disagree, but also, so I'm a member, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know who put me in timeout in the comments, but so basically when we disagree with you, we can't put that in the comments or something, or we're gonna be in timeout because I didn't say anything out the ordinary for me to be put in timeout.
I don't know what you said. I don't know what you said. I was too busy analyzing the video. So whatever you said, I don't know because I'm not a moderator. So I don't know what you said. Right.
Okay.
I don't know if you did too many caps. I don't know, but the moderators they handle the chat.
Okay, yeah, because they've been timing people out. I don't know what moderator is doing it, but I just thought that was unfair, so that's why I just like to, let you know that. But okay.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See, if we can't acknowledge how somebody's wrong, baby, you're going to continue to behave this way. She really don't think that Sandra Bland was in the wrong. And she thought Sandra Bland was supposed to be able to act any kind of way she wanted to, and everybody else is supposed to let you ain't supposed to experience no consequences, right? You supposed to be able to throw a temper tantrum and everybody's supposed to cater to you, right? He can't even do his job appropriately. He trying to give you a warning so you can go and you basically say, fuck you, right? Do you really think this is okay? You want somebody to respect you, but you get to meet them with disrespect. And then demand that they let you just roll. This what she's saying. She could be disrespectful all she want to. We're supposed to just let you roll. Nobody's supposed to address you. And then y'all think males who sitting up here complaining about this, y'all think that they irrational? And then you get on the phone and basically confirm that this is what you think. You confirm that you think that you can behave any way that you want to, and you ain't supposed to experience no consequences for your behavior. All you doing is proving the manosphere correct about how you think. Black women are not held accountable for none of that. Oh, this what she's saying. She could be disrespectful all she want to. We're supposed to just let you roll. Nobody's supposed to address you. And then y'all think males who sitting up here complaining about this, y'all think that they irrational? And then you get on the phone and basically confirm that this is what you think. You confirm that you think that you can behave any way that you want to, and you ain't supposed to experience no consequences for your behavior. All you doing is proving the manosphere correct about how you think. Oh, this what she's saying. She could be disrespectful all she want to. We're supposed to just let you roll. Nobody's supposed to address you. And then y'all think males who sitting up here complaining about this, y'all think that they irrational. And then you get on the phone and basically confirm that this is what you think. You confirm that you think that you can behave any way that you want to, and you ain't supposed to experience no consequences for your behavior. All you doing is proving the manosphere correct about how you think. Black women are not held accountable for none of their behavior. They think they could just do, and guess what? You get on here and actually say that shit too. Behave any way that you want to, and you ain't supposed to experience no consequences for your behavior. All you doing is proving the manosphere correct about how you think. Black women are not held accountable for none of their behavior. They think they could just do, and guess what? You get on here and actually say that shit too. Well, he should have you think you can get in the dude's face and slap him and he ain't supposed to hit you back, don't you? You think you're supposed to be able to get in a man's face, push him, hit him, and say, hit me, motherfucker. Hit me, motherfucker. And you think he ain't supposed to do nothing. You ain't supposed to hit a woman. I'm a whole female. That's what you're getting up here saying.
Barlow.
You think you're supposed to be able to get in a man's face, push him, hit him, and say, hit me, motherfucker. Hit me, motherfucker, and you think he ain't supposed to do nothing. You ain't supposed to hit a woman. I'm a whole female. That's what you're getting up here saying. Behave any way that you want to, and you ain't supposed to experience no consequences for your behavior. All you doing is proving the manosphere correct about how you think. Black women are not held accountable for none of their behavior. They think they could just do, and guess what? You get on here and actually say that shit too. Well, he should have you think you can get in the dude's face and slap him and he ain't supposed to hit you back, don't you? You think you're supposed to be able to get in a man's face, push him, hit him, and say, hit me, motherfucker. Hit me, motherfucker. And you think he ain't supposed to do nothing. You ain't supposed to hit a woman. I'm a whole female. That's what you're getting up here saying.
Barlow.
That's what you're getting up here saying. If you think I rock and roll with that ideology, you wrong. I don't rock and roll like that. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and I don't approve of no poor social behavior. Respect begets respect. And if you meet respect with disrespect over and over again, baby, you pushing for a consequence. And he had every right to tell her to get her ass out the car. Do not hold that ideology. Ladies, don't go out here thinking you can do whatever you want and then the world got to bend and cater to your disrespectful ass. Don't go out here thinking that you can be confrontational and that everybody gonna act as cold as that cop acted, because that cop had all the restraint in the world. Baby, if that was anybody else, you'd have been knocked on the motherfucking floor.
Yeah. Continuing.
You'd have been knocked on the damn floor. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. So you go out here and think that you can do whatever you want if you want to. All right?
Thank you, D. Scott, for the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. And you're right. The sisterhood ain't ish. Like I said, they'll eat themselves At the end, they always do 100. I'm not used to hearing her talk like this. Robert Platten. Okay. All right. Sankofa, you there? Okay, you're my last person. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm here, bro. What's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a very lengthy stream. Wish you came a little early, but you're here now. And, I know we bothered you on the phone, but
Oh
you're
no, it's
busy,
cool,
man.
man. I just been doing a lot of training, man. Getting my redoing my certs and stuff like that. I've been in law enforcement for 18 years, and it's gotten to the point where, man, it's like we had a recent domestic violence call, man, and I ended up being on the dude's side, not because he was right, but because of how belligerent his spouse was. She wanted us to do some things to him, and I'm like, well, I said, well, man, first of all, I'm going to follow due process. You know what I'm saying? You called us out here. You said he was beating on you. I said, well, let me take a picture of your neck and all this other stuff. We're doing the due process, the procedures. I didn't see not one mark on her, but I did see a scratch on his eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, well, where did this scratch come from? And she got quiet. And it goes back to women thinking that they don't have to take accountability. What I've learned, man, in my 18 years that, doing this, women want all the authority of a man, the power and authority of a man, the accountability of a 2-year-old, and still have the privilege of being a woman. They think that they can scratch
Yes.
a man's eye and him not restrain her. And he told me that he's restrained her, put up against the wall, and he's getting ready to leave. Now when we got to the property, his bag was already packed. She didn't want him to leave. She wanted him to sit there and fight. And we just told the guy to leave. Well, we didn't arrest him, and she got mad about that. I told him, I said, well, we're not arresting him. And I even called. I said, see this, and I even said something. And I know I'm probably gonna get in trouble with this, but because it was on my body cam. But I said, see, this is like I said, you modern women, y'all have this twisted mindset that y'all can put your hands on a man and nothing happened to you. I said, this case is closed. Okay, we're gonna report it, but hopefully it don't. I told her, I said, I hope this don't get sent up to the state. And then I walked off. She got mad. But the thing is, man, it's just like believe her at all times. That's we don't. A lot of officers, including myself, we have meetings like this. Why when we doing our training or we working out, we talk like male officers. We talk about this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That whole believe her at all times. No, we ain't doing that no more. Men are waking up. Even police officers, we're all waking up. we know that stuff is not true. What they we get to because it used to be back in the day. A woman can call and a man beating on her. He could be just leaving, and the police shows up and whoop his butt. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing that no more. We're not gonna believe this man ain't even touch you, and you want us to take out our batons and tase him and beat him up and no, we're not doing that. We're gonna tell him, hey man, just go on and leave, man. And I told the brother, I told him, well, I ain't gonna let me shut up. I told the brother in confidence.
But we get the point. We get the point, Sankofa.
Yeah, I told the brother in confidence. I said, bro, leave her alone. I said, my advice is
D Scott, this is Sankofa. I had him on my channel a few times. He just came back tonight. Popped up. You know how it is. And like I said, Sankofa, you've been in this field for almost 20 years, and you've seen all the ins and outs of, and the good and the harsh and the side of behind the badge. When you confront with pedestrians, regular people. And trust me, you deal with people like her before. And let's keep it real. This happened around your neck of the woods in Texas, Sandra Bland, where she deleted herself. You get me? This happened in Texas.
Yeah. She was in Houston. Yeah, I'm in San Antonio. So yeah, we know about it.
Yeah, and mind you, Sankofa, I never watched this in its entirety. I've been seeing snippets and clips of what happened to her, but I did not really watch the actual cam from the beginning, from the cop that was giving a ticket to one student that was black that had no insurance, to seeing Sandra, breaking the traffic law, turn the corner without signaling. I think she goes as far as, I think she passed the red light too. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that those was what happened, and the cop was sitting this knowing if she was okay, see what was wrong with her before he checked anything, make sure she's fine, because she was doing things erratic on the road. She didn't take it that way. She seen it was an offense, like it was something like you. Why are you here? You give me you going to sign me a ticket? Wait here. Why are you buying? Why you pull me over? Like it's something wrong. And you know what I'm saying? He pulled you over for a reason. For a reason. Now, mind you, there are cops that will pull you over for no reason. Let's keep real. But still, when you're confronted behind law enforcement, especially on a traffic stop, you're gonna have to play cool if you want to come out as unscathed as a person. There's no in betweens. I said this earlier in the broadcast. Sankofa. Ready, you're going to either handle it up front or you play it safe. There's no in between when confronted with law enforcement. They have the higher ground, the higher authority because they have a badge and a weapon, and it's protected by the state/corporation.
Yep, unfortunately.
So when you violate, they send the goons on you. You get me? And don't get me wrong, Sandra Bland, when I look at her, she looks like she has gone through some things, some mental issues, probably on psych drugs. Like they said before, a lot of black women are on these drugs. I would presume she was on them as well because she was very erratic that day towards that officer. That really truly did really want to lock her up. They didn't want to give her no ticket. He was there just to give you a warning because he want to make sure you're okay. And you did the opposite. And she is from Chicago, so I'm not sure how Chicago chicks act nowadays, but you know. And down south is a little different. You can't bring certain behaviors in one city to another city. It will not work like that. I'm sorry. If you're East Coast, Midwest person, don't bring that mentality down south. Just like somebody that's down south, I'd be weary you bring that mentality here in the East Coast. Different animal, different mentality. So, like I said, hold on. Like I said, Priscilla did a pretty decent job on this video. She took her calls. I mean, I only did one call for one action that caught my attention. There may other calls that people are not aware, but like I said, and I respect D Scott for donating to the channel. I mean, I wish I had a few more coins dropped tonight. I probably would go through the call lines, but after a certain time being up on here tonight on the stream, I mean, I'm not gonna go in for what she other calls that want to interact about this video she did. Okay, so.
Hey G, is good hearing from you, man. I got a call to go to, man. But peace and love to you, man. Hit me up hit me up a little later when you're off the show, man. I should be done with this call.
All right, cool. Thank you.
All right, man. Peace.
All right, guys. I think that's gonna be it. I said enough. I said enough. I had nothing else on this. This is sad. This is very sad, personally. I've seen some bad stuff in my life, but this way explains it all. And I will say, to answer this question, can a queen be red pill? In the case of Miss Clark, I will assume that she's always been red pill. And she's probably been red pill for a very long time for those that have not been following her for some time throughout her social media. And she has displayed not only the red pill, but she did with real logic in what actions has been taken to today's stream. Now, mind you, she's still going to go out and still advocate her agenda because she has a pretty large lady audience that do love, respect, not her voice, but what she does on her content on her channel. And I'm very convinced, this is just me, for women to really get in accords, it's going to take a very few women that's going to check other women. Priscilla has the capability to not only do that, but she can go even further if she chooses to. Now, I'm not saying she will do it because, like I said, when you're building an audience, a core audience, and a following, you want to cater to your audience respectfully, but still be you at the same time. This is her. she deals with authority and order when given take. And you see it in display on today's stream. So I guess moving forward with her, I'm not sure what the future holds for her. But I would say this: you're only gonna find very few rare streams when she goes at honestly about the behaviors of Black women. Very rare. Now, mind, she'll say what brothers should be doing all day, every day. That's not gonna change. We're gonna expect that because that's her brand now. How she's gonna move forward with her content. But overall tonight, I had to give her respect on this one because this is something that's not being discussed because a lot of people watched the scenes of Sandra Bland and we all felt about the victim shame and the cop was wrong. But after seeing from his tire, we're gonna have to have a different perspective over that. And a side note, what I said earlier in the stream, yes, the state created a law, and let me see what the law is. Let me see, Sandra Bland, and this came out recently. Let me find it for y'all right now. Oh, so that's what the law states in the state of Texas. Interesting. I gotta share this with y'all. When was this posted? Oh, it's a bill, and I'm not sure the bill put in effect, but this is the bill that's put forth right now. And this has a few pages. You know what I'm gonna do? If you're friends of me on Facebook, I will post this bill for y'all on Facebook. It's 50 pages. So if you want this, I'm gonna post this on Facebook. Yeah, I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do it right now. While it does this, I'm gonna look for the article. It says here, what does the Sandra Bland Act do? Okay. And when this was signed into law. Oh, she signed this act 6 years ago. Yes. I'm just going to share this for y'all. This is a bit, I'm not going to read it because I'm past my time. This is text about signed Sandra Bland Act into law. I'm going to share this with y'all right now. So sharing. We're going to wrap this up. This bill was enacted and signed June 15, 2017, called the Sandra Bland Act into law. This is a Texas Tribune. Y'all guys go out the part and look at this on your own accords. And let me make myself a little bigger so you can see this. This is what it looks like. All right. That's what it looks like. I'll post that in the on my page on Facebook. Queens of Virtue, if you still there, can you post my Facebook link for me so that for those that want to know? And I'm gonna probably post this. I'm just gonna post this right now. All right, so that's it, guys. I said enough. Oh, and thank you, Robert Platinum. Peace to you for the $2 donation. Oh, another one. Oh, thank you. And a $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Robert Platinum. I hope you're subscribed to the channel, Robert Platinum. I hope so too. Oh, for those that know, I have a new video exclusive on the stage 1 of Chaos Reign. Become a member to see that video. That's now posted now as we speak. Screen share. And before I go, yeah, let me do this. Before I go, let me post my Facebook so that way that those could find those links on my Facebook page. I'm going to do that now to make it easy for y'all. You know, Chaos. I make things easy for my viewers. You know, it's all I could do. You know, it's respectful. You know. Right, where is it? Where is it? Ah, yes, here it is. If you want the links to the article, add me as a friend on Facebook. All right. Okay, you know how YouTube is. I'm probably not gonna put links like I used to did. I used to been nice putting links on here, but because YouTube has changed so much, I can't do that much like I used to make it easy. So I'm gonna do y'all a favor. Follow me and add me a friend on Facebook. You'll find the links there. All right. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. Said enough. This was a good stream. Oh, one thing. Where's my fake link? Hold on. All right. Oh, actually, I'll do this. The links to follow me are the following. Follow me on Twitter at ChaosReign7. Also, add me as a friend on Facebook, which I posted a link below. Eric Rain on Facebook. Also, join my Rumble page as well. I want to grow Rumble as well. CRain23 on Rumble. So please follow me on Rumble. That's in the description of this video. Join Discord service of the Chaos Reign as well. And last but not least, become a member. I mean, it is what it is. You know how it is. And that's pretty much it. Please leave a comment at the end of the stream. Give a like on your way in, on your way out. And, you know, like I said, I'll be reading the comments for this one. You know, did I say it right? Is the queen, like you see, Queen Maker. Can any queen be red pill in the 21st century? All right, I'll follow you back. Look forward to hearing from y'all. That's pretty much it. Thank you for listening or watching today's stream. Until next time, Chaos Reign.